Rashad, why you didn't
anyways,
hit me up?
What's up, Rashad?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. Let me get the mic right. Miggity. What's up, everybody? My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Now, we got a bit of a different stream, man. I got a couple things that I want to speak on and things of that sort. So without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, man, congratulations to the LA Dodgers for winning Game 7 in a comeback victory in extra innings over the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 7. This comes, of course, on the heels a couple games after we had the 18-inning marathon and things of that sort. I took a nap tonight during tonight's game just to be refreshed for the stream because I knew I had so much to go over. And, you know, I woke up and it was still an extra. So I was like, oh, thank you for the extra innings and stuff like that. I got to watch the end of the World Series. I was kind of confused because then the next, like I was up and then I was kind of like back in sleep. And then I like woke up and I saw the Nike commercial where they were playing Squabble Up and showing the Dodgers. So I was like, oh, they must have won. I was very just confused. It was all like a daze and things of that sort. And it's funny because I would have said if Toronto won, I was prepared to say like Toronto won the World Series, like LA won the battle, but Toronto won the World Series. But LA ended up winning the battle and the World Series. So how about that for all the West Coasters and stuff like that? I filmed myself like I started playing Kendrick afterwards. Like I played like Squabble Up or no, I played Hey Now. No, I played TV Off. But then you know how everything auto plays afterwards. Not Like Us eventually came on and I recorded myself dancing to it in front of the TV as the Dodgers celebration was playing. And I was like, okay, this might be a good idea for shorts. You know, like in shorts land and in content in general, like you can't be afraid to come off as cringe. Like you have to take chances sometimes. So I recorded and then I look at it, but the volume so low that you can't even hear it. So I would have had to edit the music like under, like it was just too much. It was cringe. I'm not gonna lie. And that's okay. That's okay. Unless I just muted myself completely and it was just the music playing and then you saw me dancing with the track playing like a music video. That would have been the only way this would have been acceptable. But, you know, I was just like, yeah, it is what it is. We keep it pushing, you know what I mean? You cut your losses. I don't know. I might try that before I go to sleep. That might be able to save it. If it can't save it, then it's just cringe. And you just flush it. Next idea. But I am glad that I could see like how cringe it was. And to the point I didn't want to post it before I posted it. Because once you post it, there's no going back. I get memed for being like cringe of dancing to the Kendrick song. You can barely hear the Kendrick songs in the video. Yeah, it would have been bad. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, congratulations to LA for that win. Toronto, that's tough. The people of Toronto, what can you say to them, man? Because not only did they blow the lead today, Big Nate, what's happening? Not only did Toronto blow the lead tonight, but they also just blew the series, you know, being up 3-2, going back home and then losing games 6 and 7 is crazy. Friendly reminders to set your clock back. Yeah, the phone's going to do that automatically. But yeah, we get an extra hour. It's needed for sure to get that extra hour of rest and things of that sort. I felt like I already got it from this nap I just took during the Game 7 and things of that sort. But yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. Let me turn off my alarms. I still have my alarms on just in case I didn't wake back up tonight. But yeah, man, congratulations to the LA Dodgers. 4 championships for Mookie Betts. That's crazy. I believe so. This has to be 2 for Ohtani and 3 for Freddie Freeman. And then Clayton Kershaw, he retires. He ends his career off with the championship as well. It was funny seeing DJ Head and who else? Mustard and who else? Who else had a reaction? I just saw those. Oh, Punch from TDE as well. They all shared their reactions and stuff like that of like Dodger Blue and saying, you know, sending their little shots to jerking them. Drake was at the game as well. So I think they went 0-3 at all the games that Drake was at. I think he was at game 1, he was at game 6 and game 7, and they lost all 3. So the Drake curse, I guess, has returned this time in the form of baseball. And yeah, man. Yeah. All right. I think that's a close. That's a close on my mini World Series recap that didn't even discuss baseball. It was just mainly about LA versus Toronto and LA winning round 2. No more round 2s, but if there was a round 2, LA won that as well. So it was a 2-0 sweep. Yikes. Hate to see it. Off the heels of the Grammy sweep and the Super Bowl performance and the world tour, sold out world tour in the stadium, first rapper to headline stadium. That's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Had the world singing your diss song and dancing to it. I saw Caribou was streaming like one time in the lounge with Anicia, and the DJ was just playing a bunch of songs, and they played a bunch of Anicia songs, and then they played Not Like Us, and Caribou was like dancing to it. And then Anicia was like, "Why did they start that song off like that?" And then she just had an attitude and stuff like that, or she was just kind of straight faced. And then after that, Kara was like, "Ooh," and then she just stood like this for the rest of the song until they changed it. And I thought that was funny. If you don't know, like Drake has been a big supporter of Anicia from like before she really popped on the national. Like he was there before Back Outside with Lotto and stuff like that. So yeah, she's loyal to Drake. And then obviously Four Bats, you know, her partner, he was, you know, Drake helped him as well. So yeah, her loyalty lies within Drake and the OVO camp and things of that sort. Let me get to this music, man. Let's talk about the music. So it's 3 new rap albums that dropped yesterday that I was paying attention to in particular. 4, if you want to count Offset. I started Offset and I was midway through it, but then I just went to the other ones but before I finished the Offset one. So because Offsets was like very Halloween themed, things of that sort. And I'm not, you know, I'm not a Halloween person, so it is what it is. It was Big L's album, 1K Few, and Saba. Shouts out to Saba. And then I listened to Ruben Vincent today. I finally listened to Ruben Vincent and Ninth Wonders. So we will talk about all of these albums. And yeah, let me see which one I want to start off with. If I had to rank them, off first listen, I thought Big L had the best album. Out of all 3, I thought Big L had the best rap album. I listened to a couple of the tracks from Big L today. I don't know if I feel the same way. I don't know if I feel like he still had the best one. 1K Few might have had the best album, best rap project out of all 3. Saba had some moments, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was Saba's second one, so it was kind of like this is his fun project and things of that sort. But he had some moments on there, and he was experimenting a lot on this one, which I'm thankful for because you know, keep things fresh, bro. Keep people on your toes. Don't let people get bored of you and stuff like that. I think Saba did an amazing job of that with this latest album. And yeah. I'm gonna pull up this cover art. Let's pull up this cover art, man. Let's pull up this cover art. What are we talking about? All right, 1K Few, man. So 1K Few, the first one, and what is this album called? Is it? I know. That's a terrible way to start a review, right? What is the album called? But literally, what is the album called? It's What's Understood 3. What's Understood 3? Okay, What's Understood 3 from 1K Few, man. Like I said, after re-listening, second listen, second round, I think I have 1K Few number 1. I had 1K Few number 2 behind Big L, but now I might have 1K Few number 1 right now. Some of my notes. We have the return of 217 on the track. 217 on the track. And if you don't remember, OGs remember, I believe it was like 1K Few's first breakout song. And it was like, Church Gone Wild, Church Gone Wild, Church Gone Wild in 2015. And 217 produced it. And this was when 217 was like at the peak because he just produced Walked In. Walked in the club, looking like Bang Man. I mean, he got something expensive. Me and my friend, they killed. Like, shout out to rest in peace of Bankroll Fresh, of course. But yes, we have the return of 217 on the track. in this, like Mr. 217 on this album. I was so excited on a song with Ty and Chew. Let me pull up a track list and things of that sort so I could follow along, because I was listening while I was walking yesterday to that one. Cool. It's the first one that popped up. Shouts out to 1K Few. Shouts out to Anike as well. She was the first feature on here with Cascade and things of that sort. But yes, it was Church House Party. This was a 1K Few beat, I believe. Here we go. I'm gonna play a snippet of it. Yeah, that's 1K Few beats for sure. And so yeah, I don't know. It was just refreshing to hear him again, because I haven't heard him in a while. And 217 isn't like a nice guy. I remember he said that, like, at the height of his popularity, he said he was ready to kind of shift all of his music to CHH and Christian like hip hop, working with 1K Few and things of that sort. So it was nice to see him back again with 1K Few. I said on I Can't Tell, I believe this track has a DJ on it. And I said it gave me a memory of when 1K Few had a Hood Rich tape. It was a random hip hop memory, but 1K Few had a Hood Rich tape at one point, and it was like DJ Scream and everybody like that, and their drops. And some of the drops still had like the cussing in it. But this one had no cussing in it. But I love the fact that DJ cut songs are back in rap music. So like when you cut the most like exciting part of the song or whatever, and then put it up front to like get you hype, and then go and then have the DJ talk over it as the intro plays. I love that, bro. And I love the fact that that's back now. Thanks to Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator, I feel like, really got DJs and the mixtape kind of filling albums back in style, with Call Me If You Get Lost. So shout out to Tyler Creator for bringing that back. Tyler Creator had he released a deluxe for Chromacopia. I had no idea. I literally saw it and somebody making a TikTok or video or reel, whatever you want to call it, a short, complaining about fans' reaction to it, because he added a song called Mama, and it was supposed to be between Thought I Was Dead and like something else, another song on there. I really want to check it out because I like Tyler Creator's bonus tracks that he releases. He had one on Igor that was Boyfriend, and it was between like the interlude of Gerard Carmichael speaking and another song of like running out of time, running, yeah, between there. And it was good, man. It was so good, dude. And like it just made the flow of the album sound better and stuff like. So when Tyler adds one song, it's very intentional, and it's like something that was literally just on the cutting board, or he thought like, oh, this would be special to throw here. I remember on the vinyl of Chromacopia, he had the version of, I think it was Thought I Was Dead with Playboy Cardi, and that was just great too. And then someone uploaded a video of it, and then like he took it down immediately, like the same day, and things of that sort. And then later, was it the Clips album where he said, "You're gonna sue me over a cease and desist, send a fee, tell the lawyer send the fee," and everything. Like I was like, "Oh man, it's crazy." And he said, "Yeah, it was a former friend of mine sued me over a verse that I used." I was like, "Dang." That's a whole side note. I say all this to say Tyler Creator, like when he releases one song in the context of an album, it always makes sense. So I'm excited to listen to Mama and listen to it in the flow and the context of Chromacopia and the new deluxe and stuff like that. Happy anniversary to Chromacopia. But back to 1K Few. Trey Deshawn. Trey Deshawn was a standout feature from a new artist that I've never heard before. Shout out to RG. I believe RG's from Gwinnett. So shouts out to RG. If he's not, then my bad. Shout out Aaron Cole, OG in the game. Paris Chains, Paris Shares, OG, and then Aha as well. They're all OGs. And yeah. But Tory Deshawn, I never heard of him before, but he snapped and he held his own. I really like Eastside solely because of his verse. I feel like 1K Few, he's showing off a lot of his versatility in this project, from the worship side to the more contemporary side and things of that sort. To, of course, his trademark kind of bounce and trap music and things of that sort. Aretha is such a good freaking song, bro. Like, I still love the song. I've been listening to it all year. Respect. I just need a little respect, and I get a respect. Still good within the. Oh my goodness, it's still a good song. Move It. I like to move it, groove it. But move it. I've been listening to that song all year. But the hearing the remix for Forrest Frank again within the context of the album, which is like these songs are kind of like all the deluxes, the remixes. Man, Nathan Davis Jr., what a year he's having. I shouted him out on the 1 a.m. podcast like earlier this week and things of that, or like last week. However, I just can't give him enough like shouts out and stuff. He's having a great year. He's working with Justin Bieber, but he had his own hit on TikTok that was a gospel song. And to get a gospel song to pop in 2025, I feel like is kind of difficult without a gimmick. And he didn't do it with the gimmick. He just did it just from making a good song and like promoting it well on TikTok and things of that sort and on social media. Lecrae also as well did what he needed to do. No surprise there. Shout out to Big Breeze ATL once again. Shout out to 1KP Son as always. I feel like he's a great like hype man / right hand man for 1K Few. He always does his job on tracks. 404 True, y'all know that's one of my favorite rappers, one of my favorite young rappers and stuff like that for sure. That's kind of in like that. I hate to call it YN camp or YN era, but like he's in that crash out music YN camp. He brings the energy every single time, and he did his job on this album too. Let me see. What else did I want to say about this album that I already had notes of? I think that's it. But like I said, I really like the versatility from it. You get a lot here from 1K Few. You get some worship, you get some singing. The messages. So this reminded me the cover art with the DeKalb County stamp. He just does trap music from a very, very interesting angle. Obviously as a Christian artist. He does it from the angle of he's lost a lot of his loved ones and friends to the justice system and behind bars. And he's just like, dang, like I was just with you serving, because 1K Few used to sell and things of that sort. This is not out of him. This is just from his previous interviews from years past and stuff like that. He used to sell, he used to serve. And so, like the people next to him getting arrested and getting locked up by the DeKalb County, everything, because I believe 1K Few's from Lithonia, so he's just outside of East Side. Like he's East Side. It's like East Side, Decatur, and then Lithonia. So he's out there in Lithonia. That's where New Birth, Jamal Bryant's church is. And I've seen 1K Few perform actually at New Birth, like during the kind of pandemic where it was just like drive-in services or outdoor services. 1K Few was performing then. It was a few years ago, and I met him. I took a picture with him and stuff like that. Shout out to 1K Few. He cool people. But he just does trap music from a very interesting angle of like my friends got locked up. This is the kind of the results of the trap as opposed to glamorizing and praising the trap. And I think that's always important to do. If you like, no one is faulting any artist of telling their story and telling what they see and what they're currently experiencing, even if they made it out themselves. The thing that people, in particular, I won't even say people, I'll make it more particular and kind of specialized to me. The problem that I will have with such music is, okay, you got rich off of glamorizing a toxic lifestyle and a cycle that other kids are going to want to follow it behind and do. And I believe if you focus on the pain, and the results, the painful results of following said glamorized lifestyle, instead of just focusing on, it makes me look cool and the girls like me and I'm getting girls from it. All of those things, I think that is a responsible way to handle your platform as an artist. And I think 1K Few does a good job of it. Frank Forrest or Forrest Frank, the big, he's kind of like, okay, I'll say it like this. Let me pull it up. Yeah, Forrest Frank on the Move It. I like to Move It group. He's rapping on here, and Forrest Frank is like the biggest thing right now in Christian music, right? In 2025, and he's on a 1K Few song and stuff like that. And when you get the biggest artist in your field on your song, you want them to do what they're known for, bro. Like, so you want Forrest Frank to give you some singing and some pop melody, something that's catchy, that's gonna go viral on TikTok and give you one of them his numbers type songs, right? That's what you want. That's what you want. This Joker Forrest Frank get on, he rapping, he talk about my baby is over this 80. Baby. I'm dripping this sauce and it's crazy. I said, oh my goodness. I knew Few was turned to hear Forrest Frank rap like that at the same time. He was probably like, man, I want you to sing on that. And Forrest Frank, he sing a little bit at the end. It reminds me of Asher Roth. Ironically, this is kind of a full circle moment. Wow. I just shouted out so 1K Few, he had the song. Let me go back to it. Let me go back to it. He had the song in here. What was it? It was I Can't Tell, I believe, that had the DJ in it. So I believe it's DJ Michael the fifth, right? Or DJ Michael V, right? So I was like, man, the DJ's cuts and stuff like that and music and albums and rap albums now, that's come back, and probably thanks to Tyler Creator for Call Me If You Get Lost. Well, it's Call Me If You Get Lost. It is a Gangster Girl, hosted by who? DJ Drama. So now, full circle moment. Are you ready? In 2013 or 2014, it might even been 2012, DJ Drama hosted a Gangster Grills with Asher Roth. DJ Drama's from Philadelphia, and so is Asher Roth. I've interviewed DJ Drama 2 or 3 times. I've never asked him about this tape. The Greenhouse Effect, Volume 2, I believe I want to say it was. Asher Roth has a song with Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. Can you believe that? In the mixtape era and everything? Should go crazy, right? Well, if you never heard of the song, it's because Chris Brown and Justin Bieber are on the song rapping. Oh my gosh, bro. So Asher Roth is probably like, hey, I'll take anything I can get, bro. You get a song with Justin Bieber and Chris Brown, we'll take it, buddy. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, if you want Chris Brown and Justin Bieber on your song, you want them jokers rapping. You want them jokers singing. You don't want them jokers rapping. It's like another thing with Lotto, right? Lotto had the song Sunshine on was that her last project? No, it wasn't. It was 2 projects ago, 777, because the last project was Sugar Honey Iced Tea. But 2 projects ago, she had the song Sunshine, and she had Childish Gambino on it, and the it's like church organ on it, and it's like upbeat and stuff like that, and it's nice. However, Sunshine is about a weapon. And you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And it's kind of like the metaphor of like nice little dun, dun, like it feels like a sunshine and it's warm and it's yellow and things of that sort. But like the message is like, I got that heat on me, I got that fire on me. And over like the church beat, the dun, 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 for y'all my enemy, for y'all my enemy, over all of that, right? Like it has just a bright, upbeat, singy pop song. Childish Gambino is coming off of "You Feel Like Summertime." Like it's the same feel of that. If you want Childish Gambino, that Joker did that "Summertime" or whatever like that. It went crazy on the pop radio and everything like that. That's what really, one of the things that helped turn him into a arena artist and things of that sort, right? And because he became like a successful big pop artist from that little summer 2-pack, which was "You Can Feel It in the Streets," the little summer 2-pack alongside, that was kind of like off the heels of the success of Redbone. Just a history lesson or whatever. And then "This Is America," like those were all bona fide hit pop songs and things of that sort. So with that being said, she invites Childish Gambino on. I can bet, based off the feel of the song and that context I gave you, she wanted Gambino to sing a little bit more on it. Gambino ain't rapped in years. This Joker, come on. I feel like it's on the he on there rapping, man. Damn, what's happening, man? Damn, what's happening? Oh, y'all lost. K kicked y'all. It's all good. It's all good, man. I'm doing music reviews now. I'm doing music reviews now. Afterwards, it'll probably be about maybe 20, 30 more minutes, and then we'll get into everything else. But salute, Dan. Salute. Appreciate you being in here. But yeah, that was Sunshine. But it's the same thing here, where 1K Few has Forrest Frank like the Justin Bieber of Christian music in 2025. And this Joker is rapping. But hey, he's on there. And then of course, I think at the end he had the Let Go Let God. I believe this is a remix, and it's got 2 million plays, featuring Hovey. But I believe, or Hove, I'm sorry how to pronounce it, and I know he's an extremely popular Christian artist because I see him like he has big plays every single time. But what was it that I wanted to say? But he had another Let Go Let God, like on the Pray for Atlanta tape, right? With Zaytoven. And that one is so I had to let go and let God. All I know is go on. I think this is a remix, if I'm not mistaken, because it say Let Go Let God, the anthem. I believe that's a remix. Just like how Aretha, I want to say this Move It might be a remix, but maybe Forrest Frank was on the original the whole time. And All I Need. These are all remixes, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, feel free to correct me. But yeah, I was very excited when I heard this. Like I said, the versatility, everything like that from 1K Few. I texted him. I was like, yo, like it's cold. He ain't text back. He's never texted me back. But I had to let him know my appreciation. So shout out 1K Few for this project. And yeah. Hold on. And I believe the name of the project is What's Understood 3. Is that it? Yeah, What's Understood 3. So shouts out to 1K Few on that. The next album I want to discuss that came out this week, I want to talk about that Saba joint, man. Coffee. Oh, man. You talk about a talented dude, bro. Saba, the producer, the rapper, just everything. Dude is so talented. He's so good, bro. And on this one, dog, like, this is second album. Is doing overtime and the time is going to be changed soon. My dog, no, say that. Yeah, but the time is we about to go an hour back, things of that sort. But like in terms of like doing it earlier and everything like that, we'll see. I also, as you know, I was supposed to go live this morning, but that didn't happen because like this morning I woke up and then I was like, I started uploading old stuff and I was like, let me just kind of get these out the way. Because it was some stuff I was putting off uploading and clipping and taking the time to do that for a long time. So I was like, bro, let me just do it. And so I did it. And then that would end up being most of my day. I did Bible study in the middle of the day. And then, yeah. So what you guys seen on my channel today is like everything I did today. With that being said, let's get back to the album reviews. Coffee. This is Saba's second album of the year of 2025. His first one was with No ID and things of that sort with what was the name of that album? Jeez Louise, everything's but it was like the secret tracks with No ID and Saba or something like that. And that's one of the better hip hop albums released this year for sure. Here it is from the private collection of Saba and No ID. And this is the second one. This is Coffee. So the private collection of Saba and No ID, that's been worked on publicly for years now. And what was there in the one from that one? You had they teased a couple of the singles over the past couple of years. That's how you say it was worked on the past couple of years. It was serious. There was layers. It was A1 features. You're talking about Raheem Devon. You're talking about Kelly Rowland. You're talking about some of the biggest names in music are on that project, and it's really good, man. It's flips. It's soulful. It's Saba. It's all of that, but it's just aligned perfectly. Madison McFerrin's on it. She had a great year with that on there. And then, of course, the Tyler Creator, Don't Tap That Glass. She was on that one as well. And then she released her own album, too, that Tyler Creator was like bigging up and stuff like that. So I say all of that to say it was a nice track list, nice features, and great messages. He had the new West Side on there, too. I think it was West Side Bound 3. And he had a song with John Doe, his cousin, but also his other cousin, Joseph and things of that sort from Pivot Gang. Great album. And I ended up revisiting it more and more as time went on. I wasn't revisiting it like just immediately as much as because Saba albums, it's a different like standard for me, and it's kind of unfair for him. I feel like Care for Me is one of my favorite albums ever of any genre. I feel like it's one of the better albums of the 2010s. It's definitely probably the best album of 2018, the year it came out. And it's just it's it's literally a masterpiece. So to come from like to set the bar that high, that's difficult. And it was like the life circumstances is what made the album. It's like personal example in my career, I think one of my first professional awards, if not my first professional award, my first award after college was in Alabama, and I worked really hard and stuff like that. And it was like best sports section thing or blah 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 blah, or best day, best edition. And we had a small team that was covering Chambers Academy. They were like class A or class 2A, class 3A in the private school division of Alabama. So it was already small as is. And they won like the small division and stuff. But it was the first time they won the state championship in the school's history, which was celebrating its 50th anniversary. And so it's like, we want to be small time famous. For past few years or whatever, before then, they were like undefeated, but they were always losing the playoffs for some reason. This time they got over the hump. They won in the playoffs and they won the state championship. And so that was the big thing. We played it up on the front section. It was a teaser with the little skybox. And then in the sports section, it was like the middle centerpiece and everything like that. But also that night, we came back up an hour and a half from Montgomery. I don't think it's an hour and a half. It's just like an hour. But came back up dang, what's that highway? I-85 North. We went back up and I did the game in Lynette. And in Lynette, I was working on the section for the Chambers Academy Championship, and I was writing the Lynette game story, which was a playoff game, but it was like the first or second round. And that won an award and stuff like that. But it was like there wouldn't have been an award if they didn't win the state championship. So it was like life circumstances made for a great moment. And that was the thing with Care for Me. It was life circumstances, obviously the tragedy of losing his cousin and mourning it via form of album, combined with, it was a perfect storm because Saba was already rising in his solo rap career. He had a couple of projects out already. They were buzzing, and Bucket List had him on another level. And then he had the Chance cosigns, and Chance had him on Angels on a project Coloring Book that won Grammys. And Chance was hotter than as Fire Grease. He had Kanye West and Future and 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne and Kirk Franklin on the same album with Saba. So, you know what I'm saying? So Saba is like, he has all eyes on him for this project in 2018. And it coincides with him losing his cousin and just putting that all on wax. And it was just, man, masterpiece. One of the greatest albums ever. So because of that, I hold Saba to an unfair standard when I listen to his music, when I listen to his albums of like replayability, because there's sometimes where I just like can replay, and that's all I listen to is a new Saba album. And that isn't quite always the case in the past couple albums. However, his albums after that did have their moments that I enjoyed. Just like the one with No ID. They had moments I enjoy and I have in my playlist and I listen and I jam out to them and stuff like that. But it's just like, bro, Care for Me is like the thing. With that being said, the No ID joint was great. It's album of the year contender for rap and things of that sort. One of the better rap albums of 2025. He could have sat down and been like, I'm cool for the year. Y'all deal with this. I toured for it. Y'all sit with it. Y'all eat it. Y'all understand it. And y'all make sure y'all include it in y'all end of the year list. He decided, no, I have this project done. It's more fun. It's more experimental. It's more me. It's whatever. It's 9 songs, 16 minutes. Y'all take it how y'all have it. Here you go. And it's coffee. I like it. I really like it. It's a fun project. It's like a side joint. It's kind of like Don't Tap That Glass for what Tyler's Creators was coming off of Chromacopia. And it's like Lareezy coming off of Welcome to Louisiana and the PJ Morton tape and coming out with the Louisiana Shakedown. I like the new trend of have a serious album come out that you work so hard on and then like a little, here's something fun for you. Oh, you like that? Enjoy us on this ride? Here's two more for you. So, yeah, man, that's what this is from Saba, and he's talking about coffee, like drinking coffee at night, and the music kind of sounds like a lucid dream or things of that sort, like where it's like lots of vivid colors in there that he's describing. Voice changes here. There's this don't be long is a great idea, bro. It's like, what the heck? How the heck did you even your mind even conceive this? And it's like a voicemail song, and he's rapping it, but he's rapping it like with the voices of layers and stuff like that of when he says what everybody's going to say, whether it's his mom, his manager, his agent, his girlfriend, his friends, his homeboys, all of that together, and it is like a masterpiece. And he's talking about No Name, he's talking about his job, because No Name, Shmino, and him are supposed to be doing that Ghetto Sage album. I don't know if they're doing a Ghetto Sage. I believe it. I don't want to get the internet started, but he's kind of teasing, alluding to that on this Don't Be Long song. I just loved it. I thought it was genius. It was like, bro, I never heard something like this. Let me look at the rest of my notes because I have some other notes with it as well. Let me see. Saba, 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 are you here? That's a big L stuff. Oh, looking for parking. Looking for parking. This was very 808s and heartbreak inspired for sure. And I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool for sure. I said High Tides featuring Max Moore, Don't Be Long, which is the one I just talked about, and then Too Early. Wait, hold on. Too Early is not even a song. I just said those are the two early standouts for me, and Itachi as well. Those are my favorite songs so far in this thing. One Day Out, about 2 listens in. I don't know if I've ever talked about Dolly Ain't Dead on here. I talked about Dolly Ain't Dead like the rollout with Zaloopers, but this is the album I've been playing the most lately since Lean, because Lean I was playing Lean the most, right? Of the Lean LaSalle Loves You, and I was like, yo, I'm into the Lean hype. Like this kid is next and everything, and he still is. What a boy. I'm sorry. I didn't hit. I wasn't prepared to. I just belted it out. But this Dolly Ain't Dead from the Loopers, bro, is different, bro, on some different stuff. Like I say, track 1 through maybe like 9, or no, even 11. You can say 1 through 11 is nothing but bangers, and then the last 4, he's 5 is like, it's like a full album where you have the hype to get people hooked in and stuff like that, the singles, and then you like do it slow, a couple slow songs, introspective songs, and then you end it with like a grand finale and a cinematic ending and stuff like that. That's exactly like this album right here within 36 minutes. But it's just some beats on here that I just ain't never heard before, like the pocket. It's like the but it's like the beat is like boom, boom, boom. Like it's like a bounce on an upbeat that I've never heard before over like rap for a consistent basis. And then the NDA was like, dun, 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 we don't play. That's what I'm. This is what I've been on. I ain't gonna lie, going into the week. This is Loopers, and I literally was listening to it because the Loopers is on tour with Earl Sweatshirt, and they were coming to town, and I was like, dang, if I see this, I want to be able to know some Zalooper stuff other than the stuff that I hear him featured on all the time, because a lot of the artists I listen to, Zaloopers is featured on. And I gave this, I remember the Dolly Ain't Dead rollout was so unique and dope and things like that. And I shouted it out. I was like, check out that Zaloopers. I was like, let me check it out myself. Boy, I'm glad I did. This joint is hard. Shouts out to Zaloopers. Like I said, Lean LaSalle Loves You and Zaloopers are 2 of the more recent projects that I've just been on repeat. Shout out to Dalen Gideon as well. Let me shout out my man's DG, huh? Let me shout out my dog DG. He just dropped his album last week, and I'm liking it, boy. I'm liking it, brother. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I could pull it up without playing start. Hold on. I'm liking it though. And it's like he's got the old his old sound in it, Champagne Tears. Oh my gosh. He's got his old sound in it mixed with this new sound. Now, if you don't know the origins of Dalen Gideon, like he was like really, really popping when he first started just locally in Cobb County and things of that sort. He was like one of the hottest artists in Cobb County. And he was a trap artist. And he was on this tape called Mob County, right? With all the artists and stuff like that. It was like um Rob Olu, shout out to Rob Olu, friend of the channel. Rob Olu, Larry Lee, shouts out to Larry Lee, friends of the channel, Atlanta legends, hip hop legends, things of that sort. Who else is on there? Cashflow, shout out Cashflow, shout out Cootie Breeze, friend of the channel, my dog Cootie Breeze, man. Offer Records legend, Cootie Breeze, Southern Playalistic Pimp type lyricist, and one of the best rappers in Atlanta, Cootie Breeze, is on that tape as well. So, those are just some of the guys on the tape, just to give you a background. Benny Jets, who is now pop star Benny, Atlanta legend, plug music innovator, on the tape. Plug. What is he? Plug and B artist and stuff like that, right? So on there, Dalen's on there, and he has a song called Money Calling, Girls Calling, I pick it up, man, it ain't nothing. Tables turning, bridges burning, I pick it up, man, it ain't nothing. Just pick up the phone, just pick up the phone, just pick up like that was his music back then. And then he had another song where he had it with Key. And it was like balling like a pissin' every time I hit the club. They asked me how I did it, boy, I got it out the mud. And he had Northside Molly on it. Shoot it to the cow, Corvette, if her brother try me. Molly man so icy. Beat up at my icy. Shout out to Dark Side Molly. He's on there. Cobb County legend, Mob County legend as well. And then Key's on it. Cause Key's everywhere. How you doing, Mud? Boy, won't none. Ballin' like Jeff Teague. This is Major League. I think there was 2 Jeff Teague references in that song, which I just realized, but yeah, shouts out to Isaiah Thomas. That was his vibe. Over time, I moved, like I left Atlanta and Georgia, moved to Alabama, Mississippi, and sometime in between that, I came back, and Dalen is making Rick Ross, like luxurious Freddie Gibbs type chops over loop beats and stuff like that. I'm like, this is different. I interview him about it. You guys can see the interviews. We done interviews forever. Dalen was my first interview when I bought my camera. He was my first interview, so I'll always appreciate him for that. But anyways, I'm like, yo, what the heck? And he's like, yeah, time changes. You grow up, kind of grow out of those things. I wasn't always proud of like the music I was making, like, and the message it was sending. He kind of leans back to that, but he mixes it in with the loopy thing on this project of Champagne Tears. So it's kind of like, if this is a one-off, I'm with it 100%. But a lot of that stuff, that trap music, I say, oh, this sound like the old DG. Let me look at my notes for that joint. This sound like the old DG. And then ain't nothing wrong with some loop beats for sure. I like some loop beats. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Shout out A1. Oh, call him to the stage. Yeah. Call him to the stage from Eric. I said 2015 vibes on that. It just threw me off. It was like a curveball, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a curveball. Definitely Trap Vibes music, new ones. Thunder. Oh yeah, Thunder and Rain. In terms of his loop songs, that's my favorite loop song from Dalen Gideon that I just come back to all the time. Do the thunder and rain, do the thunder and rain. Shouts out to Dalen. And then Drowning and Drank. I said I'm really surprised because I ain't heard you rap like that in a minute. Drowning and Drank. That's like a pure like partying type of joint and everything like that. I said I like the project. Listening interrupted by morning, but first listen, I say $1 Million Scheme was my favorite. So $1 Million Scheme is my favorite. That's off the heels of Drowning and Drank and Calling to the Stage. So I guess really I like this 3-track run, but I like the part, Double R Park Cricket. I like that one. I remember that. And shouts out to Dalen. Side note on that. He dropped, but the Zaloopers joint crazy. And then since I'm talking about old projects before I go to this big L, because I finished talking about the Saba joint, right? Yeah. Um, if I had to, I don't know if I can rate it because I've only listened to it once, so. But yeah. Welcome home, Ruben Vincent and Ninth Wonder. This came out literally like a couple weeks ago, and I didn't listen to it. I was like, just didn't get around to it. And I know I wanted to give it a full of undivided attention. D'Angelo died, and there was a lot of like tributes online to neo soul and things of that sort. This is very had a neo soul feeling because it has Ninth Wonder. It's kind of like a, what I'm saying, a soulful type of producer and things of that nature. These are all chopped up soul sample beats and things of that nature. And I called it, I described it as a breath of fresh air. It's ethical hoops. It's so soulful. It's nothing but chopped up soul samples. Oh my gosh. And I'm not even complaining. Wow, what a breath of fresh air. That's the note I took. One of the first songs first of all, God's Children had Ab Soul. That was so cool to have freaking Ab Soul on your album, dude. And he has Wale on here too. Like, just really cool stuff. I think Raheem Devon's also on this. Like, what the heck? Like, you got Raheem Devon, Wale, and Ab Soul on your album with Ninth Wonder, produced with Ninth Wonder. Legendary stuff. Excuse me. Give me a second. It's kind of like the entire theme of the project is like he has to go back home to Charlotte. He has to move back home. And there's a girl from back home, and she's like, well, what the heck has happened? And he's kind of like updating her on his life of how like he ended up back in Charlotte. And that's like the entire point of it. But anyways, Issa D was the first one that I took note of, and Kelly Moonstone's on here. What a year for Kelly Moonstone. I think she's so talented. And she's another reason why I'm like, you can't point to say hip hop is over with in 2025. Like, you just can't say that, bro. Like, when artists like Kelly Moonstone exist, on this one, she's not even rapping on it's Issa D. She's just singing, and it's good. Like, she does what she needs to do, and it's like the hook is like, I'm just a little insecure. It's something like that. I haven't heard the song in a couple hours, so if that's all the way off, I'm sorry. But it's like, I'm a little insecure, and they hold out the insecure. And the name of the song is Issa D from obviously the main character, the protagonist of Insecure. Issa Rae's Insecure. So yeah. I don't know. I like that. I just like when, I don't know, something so simple, but it's things like that that really impress me. But yeah, shout out to Kelly Moonstone. As you guys know, I love their album. I think her album's one of the better hip hop albums of 2025 as well. She's so dang talented, and the fact that I think she produces as well. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But I think she does produce as well. But she can rap and sing. I think she's like one of the better rapper singers and female rappers and rappers in general in 2025 for sure. She's in that same class when we talk about Ruben Vincent, Chris Patrick, Ben Riley, Suave, Marco Plus. She's right in there with them, in my opinion, Kelly Moonstone. And you also talk about, you can go down to the Mercuries and the Salamidas, Salameda. I always have a difficult time pronouncing her name, and she says it in her songs too. And I listen to her so often. I got 100 with wishes, but I gotta do the dishes. Like, I really like her, but I be forgetting how to pronounce it. And then like all of those people, like that group of like, this is hip hop, new class and stuff like that. They really be rapping. And then of course, on a younger side, Lareezy, who's kind of lumped in with them just because he raps like them, of like the older crowd and stuff like that. He raps like him, so you can lump him in with them. And then I see this Kai Cash kid. I see his name a lot in these like lists of these guys can rap, but I never given him a chance yet. And then Rayvon, of course, like on a more kind of mainstream level, Rayvon. And yeah. Okay, we have a Tizo sample. I was excited about that because I made a note about it. It's on the very next track after Issa D. It's called Anything. And I think if I'm not mistaken, they're like sampling like the girls just wanna have, but luckily I'm happy. Like the girl, I don't know what it is. I haven't listened to it, and I only listened to it once, and I made a note about it. I haven't revisited it, but yeah, I was excited to see a Tizo touchdown or hear a Tizo touchdown soul sample. Like that was cool to me. So I Pray was really good. Oh yeah. This is the one with Kelly Moon's song. I put this in all caps because I like the song so much. I think this was my favorite song. Off first listen, this was my favorite song. So I Pray. And I said Kelly Moon's song, all caps. I mean, what a talent. She's really rapping in this. And the way that she was introduced, it was like Ruben rapped the beginning of her verse and she just rapped it with him. And then she went into, oh my gosh, it was just smooth. I loved it. I loved it. I was going crazy. I was like, I love this hip hop stuff, man. Y'all say hip hop is over with just because it ain't on the top 40, man. I don't care. I don't care about no top 40 Billboard chart. We talking about music. We talking about music, man. The sound, the soul, the feeling, man. What are we talking about? Marco Plus is also on here. I was playing the Raphael Sadiq Marco Plus songs in the outro as I was kind of like away, but like I was in another room and it was still playing. So I didn't really get to hear them. So I need to listen to these again. Shouts out to Raphael Sadiq though. Jordan Cox is my first time hearing her. She's more like feels like a spoken word poetry type of artist on here. But yeah, I did make a note, like salute to her. She did her thing. But yeah, shout out to Marco Plus, man. What a week for him, man. Getting on the Breakfast Club, everything like that. Like, that's dope. Shout out Marco Plus, bro. Friend of the channel, bro. Big L. Oh, yeah. Let me talk about this Big L. This will be my last one. So I spent the hour on music, man. Huh? But see, I ain't talk about music in dang probably like 2-3 weeks. I haven't talked about music in 2-3 weeks. So, this was overdue. Harlem's Finest, A Return of a King. I'll first listen. This was my favorite rap, as I said at the beginning, my favorite rap release from Big L. I mean, of the week. Nas on here. I took one note about it after listening to it the first time. And I said, is Nas responding to Jim Jones on here? LOL. Like, you ain't got a chance. It sounded like he's dissing somebody. And the only person that fits the shoe right now in 2025 would be like Jim Jones, bro. He like fired back at Jim Jones. You ain't responding to Nas. You're not doing that. Ain't nothing wrong with a music topic. I feel that, man. Shouts out to the Dodgers. That's what I was saying, man. That's what I was saying, bro. That's what I was saying, man. But yeah. This Big L joint. Oh my gosh, man. The level of rapping back then. And they didn't clean it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like with the Tyler Creator thing. It's like we spoke different back in the day. His thing, Big L, is like saying some which will be considered like controversial stuff now. And it's just raw, uncut, uncensored, and everything like that. But they kept it in there. They didn't censor it. So I appreciated that. They put up the 7-minute freestyle up here with him and Jay-Z. Obviously, one of my favorites and things of that sort. Dun, 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 dun. Forget love. All I want is heart and bubble gum. Like I always love that part. And then when JC said bam 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 bada bam, take a little breath. Gosh dang, like it's a few lines in there that's just like timeless. Shouts out to DJ Kid Capri, man. Friend of the channel. He's not on this album, but like every time I think of like Big L, I think about Kid Capri. Kid Capri, I'll be putting it on. Everything like that. The one time I interviewed him, I like freaking I like sang that to him and he was just like, yeah, Big L. And then he was just kind of like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know if you want me to recite it. Joseph Bodman is on here. He did what he needed to do. Shout out Showbiz on here too. Oh, yo, Fergie Baby. He was rapping on that joint. He was rapping on that book. I ain't gonna lie. He did what he needed to do. He caught my ear. And then yo, this Mac Miller joint. Oh man, when I heard Mac Miller's voice, and it sounded like old Mac Miller, like it sounded like high school 18-year-old kids. Bum ba-na, ba-na-na-na-na. It sounded like that Mac Miller, you know what I'm saying? Where he's like, Yeah, go and party, do it like a music. Put your hands up if you feel it. Good music, dope kids. Like it sounded like that, Mac Miller, man. Like Rouser Records, Mac Miller, and it made me emotional hearing because I wasn't old enough to remember Big L or anything like that, but I was old enough to remember Mac Miller. I miss Malcolm McCormick. Mac Miller, you were a great rapper. You seem like a great person. I didn't know you personally, but you seem like a great person. I miss you. And you was a great MC. Shout out to Mac Miller, bro. But yeah, this was a good album. I'm not gonna lie to you. But on second, the reason why I put 1K Few over it after re-listening to a lot of it, because a lot of it when I heard it for the first time, I was so emotional and like shocked and like, ooh, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect that. When I listened back to it, I knew what to expect, and so I was just listening like, is this the best thing that came out this week or not? And some of them, I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, Method Man did his thing too. Shout out to Meth. Uh, Shouts out to Wu Tang for sure. But some of it I was like, nah, it wasn't. It wasn't better than some of the 1K Few stuff I heard. It wasn't better than some of the Saba stuff I heard from this week. And yeah, man, I think that's an hour. Harlem's finest. Oh yeah. He shouts out Mace in this. People always talk about how he robbed Mace, and Mace broke that down too on "It Is What It Is" like a year ago or 2 years ago. I listened to it one time, him break it down, but he shouts out Mace and Cameron on this. I thought that was very fitting. He was like, shouts out to the whole Harlem Killer Cam Murder Mace. I was like, oh snap! Like, shouts out to the boys. It is what it is. Um, but yeah, shouts out to Harlem. Shouts out to New York. Towns like they were just like so much tougher back then. Gosh, Lee, it was like I understand it of why they look at like new rappers the way they do, because stuff was just much more uh 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 tougher and everything like that. But yeah, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. He said, "How you feel about Bad Bunny doing the halftime show at the Super Bowl?" I mean, hey, he's the biggest artist in the world. Like, I don't listen to Bad Bunny, but he the biggest artist in the world. Who am I to be like, nah, nah. Uh, if you're up for it, hopefully I won't take away from your shine. You my dog. No, no, you can hop on the show, everything like that. I just wanted to start off with the dang music reviews, everything like that, because I ain't done music reviews in a long time and I was behind on those, so I wanted to get those done. But yeah, that's how I feel about the week. Like I said, in terms of this week, I'll say number one was 1K Few, number two was this Big L, and number three was Saba, and then of course, if you want to check them out, Offset also dropped like a kind of Halloween pop up. I think who else dropped? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Someone else dropped. Oh, Cautious Clay. Yeah, I haven't heard the Cautious Clay album. Oh, Kodak Black dropped the album, so y'all listen to Kodak Black if y'all like that. PJ Morton dropped another album. He's been dropping all year. I haven't listened to the full Goldfish yet of Hit Boy and Alchemist, so I have to check that out. Oh, Jace, yeah, the Jace. I have to listen to the Jace Gangster Grills of Eastside Jace. Have to do that for the city and stuff like that, because Jace really be rapping, and he writes for like all the people now. Like that's how he keeps the lights on and stuff. So yeah, shouts out to everybody on that for sure. And then in terms of albums not released this week, but I've been listening to Loopers, Champagne Tears from my boy DG, and Welcome Home from Ruben Vincent. So that is my music review. Nearly an hour. Without further ado, let's get into the normal stream now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull this one up, and then I'm gonna extend the
You
olive
say the
branch
best ever.
invite out to my man's Dan Han, and we're gonna do it like that. Dan's up for it. 2009, Kendrick Lamar is talking about who the best hip hop artist is overall and why it's Jay-Z. And so here we go.
When you say the best ever who didn't hip
Jeez, the
hop, what
audio
you
so
mean?
low.
You mean you talking about
I put on the caption so y'all see it. I always thought it was funny how like Twitch and live streaming and stuff like that is coming back, and people just kind of forget the Ustream era. Like every artist was doing Ustream back in the day, and now it's back as Twitch.
just the overall the lyrics or talking about sales, you talking about longevity. You know what I mean? You don't want to battle. Let's see what.
I remember back in the day, dog, we had to battle niggas all the time, dog.
Yeah, this nigga Dave used to make me battle all type of niggas, random niggas. I remember one time
Whoa, yo, the closed caption is so crazy, bro.
on Hollywood. What was that? What was popping back then? It was Hollywood somewhere, dog.
Sunset was popping.
Sunset. Yep.
You be putting that treachery record.
Yeah, I did a joint over there. Yep. Shout out to my nigga Mickey.
Yeah, I know. I had to turn it up. That's why I put on the closed caption on this. So y'all gonna have to read it, and then on the replay, I'll just turn up the volume on the replay.
Kipper, why he on?
You said, man, stop lying.
Whatever happened to
Nigga
Young?
came out, came with
MC
you
that, who do I think is better, MC than Nas?
dope now.
A better,
Dope now. So fresh niggas you think fresh right now.
a better MC than. Let me hop on these questions. I like these questions. A better MC than Nas. I would have to say a nigga that invented the whole the flow pattern that Nas uses, that everybody uses today, which is Rakim. Real shit. Niggas like really need to study that, because before Rakim, niggas was rapping, I fall for sin, fall for song for days, been falling for tongue, many time in the maze, and we young about this nigga came and just switched the whole shit and put a whole new pocket in it where niggas couldn't keep up and they had to study it. So I like to say
Shout out Rakim for sure. One of the goats in this hip hop thing, friend of the channel and things of that sort. Rakim, I listened to his new album and everything like that. I liked it. I liked some songs off of it and stuff. I listened to everybody's album this year. Like, I mean, in terms of like the old heads or whatever and stuff. So I listened to like the Wu-Tang albums, which was like individual of Raekwon and then Ghostface Killer. Yeah, I listened to those two albums. I don't know if Redman released an album this year. But yeah, I listened to those two albums. And then I listened to Mac Miller's Balloonerism and Rakim. And I listened to this album, this new Big L album. And the Big L one out of all of those has been my favorite so far. Might be a little recency bias, but yeah.
Rakim overall better than Nas. Yep. Any nigga that invented the shit, you know what I mean? You gotta give props when they do. But when you talk about it overall as an artist, the best nigga, next to Tupac, I had to say. And I think really study Tupac, which people don't know, I had to say Jay-Z. Yep. And any nigga want to disagree with that, we can battle right now and talk about all the facts. I'll break down every fact. You want to speak on lyrics, you want to speak on flow, you want to speak on longevity, you want to speak on concepts, you want to speak on track listing of the albums, we can go at it, nigga. I just gave the whole answer right there. Yeah. Jay, real shit. I mean, much as people don't like his personality, that nigga still does his shit, man. Can't knock that from him, man. And that's exactly how Pac did it.
Shouts out to Kendrick. Shouts out to Tupac. Shouts out to Jay-Z, everybody like that. Woo. I got Kendrick as my GOAT in 2025. I argued this ironically with Marco Plus. Let me go. Next thing. A man in Oklahoma needs justice. Hold on, let me send this link. I'm about to put the link in. Here you go. All right. Tremaine Wood is currently on execution row, despite his older brother admitting to unaliving Ronnie Whiff in 2002. Next week, he will have a chance to make his case for mercy. Oklahoma's attorney general is fighting to ensure his unaliving anyway. Shouts out to the Huffington Post. Shouts out to my brother. Phil Lewis. All right. Next week, Tremaine Wood will have a chance to make his case for mercy. Oklahoma's attorney general is fighting to ensure his unaliving. This is from Jessica Stroberg. And let's get into it. In McClester, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's top prosecutor wanted to make sure a man who was never proven to have unalived anyone would be unalived himself by the state. And so on a Tuesday afternoon in July, he sent a secret message to the judge asking for some help. "Quote unquote, I have an active investigation issue that I wish to address with you." Genter Drummond, the state's attorney general, began his email. The recipient was Gary Lumpkin, the top judge in Oklahoma's criminal of court appeals. The subject line misspelled the name of the man on death row, Tremaine Wood. It's crazy because I feel like we dealt with this with what was his name that was looking for clemency in Oklahoma. I remember him because it was like something that Trey Young was talking about. Russell Westbrook was talking about this dude. And I remember it was a few years ago. It's like 2022. Let me see. Oklahoma, black man, innocent. What was his name? Yeah, he was exonerated after 50 years. Glenn Simmons? Was it Glenn Simmons? But I don't know if it was just Glenn Simmons though. Like there was a kid, not a kid, but a dude. We'll just go with Glenn Simmons right now, but I feel like it was another because I remember Glenn Simmons. I think I reported on that, but it was someone else too. Daniel was in the building. Daniel was in.
What's up, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just reading the story, bro. You reading the story, man. It's
Go ahead.
It's about Drummond from Oklahoma. It was a tricky case for Drummond, who had cultivated a reputation as a fair arbiter of capital punishment. The unaliving penalty is supposed to be reserved for the quote unquote worst of the worst kind of criminals, but Tremaine was never particularly compelling example. In 2002, Tremaine, his older brother, and two women were charged on first degree unaliving for the unaliving of Ronnie Whiff during a botched robbery. Whiff was unalive from a single stab wound, but under the state's so-called felony murder statute, prosecutors didn't have to prove anyone unalived him in order to secure unaliving convictions, only that they had participated in the robbery that led to his unaliving. Tremaine denied the stabbing, and he was represented by at trial by a lawyer who was struggling with drug addiction, who billed almost no work on the case. And Tremaine was sentenced to being unalived. His older brother, who testified that he unalived with, had robust legal representation and received a life sentence. The outcome of the perverse on his face, the person who admitted to the unaliving received a more lenient sentence than his little brother, who swore off that he never did anything to anybody. Crazy. Even some of the people who helped convict Tremaine came to feel that something had gone wrong. The jury foreperson, the only black member of the jury, has said that she felt pressured into voting for unaliving and would have held for life if she had more information about the case. The state's star witness, who was also the mother of Tremaine's eldest son, told the Huffington Post that she doesn't want to see Tremaine pass away. So did the surviving victim of the robbery, as well as the mother of the man who was unalive. Seemingly, the person most intent on unaliving Tremaine is the state's attorney general. Dang, that's crazy. Drummond had previously asked the Oklahoma court. Oh, you want to say something about that, Dan? Like in the meantime, in the middle of it?
Well, something like that.
Yeah.
This is a sad story, though.
Yeah,
Hate to
it's
say it.
pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Like the people, the victims of the family, don't want to see him be on his life end to the state's hands. His older brother admitted that he did it, and the guy that there's trying to, he's still saying to this day that he didn't do it. So I don't even know why he's still being sentenced to have his life end this week. It's terrible.
It's a crazy world we live in, man.
Yeah, and this is not even some like Israel, you know what I'm saying? This is not even no foreign countries. This is in America.
Mm.
Drummond Drummond had previously asked the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals to set Tremaine's unaliving for September 11th, which would have required the state to hold a clemency hearing ahead of time. At that hearing, Tremaine and his lawyers would have a chance to make the case for mercy. And it's crazy because he probably couldn't even afford adequate legal representation. The lawyer he had, they said, was dealing with drug addiction. So it was like he had a lawyer that was on crack. He fighting for his life. Your lawyer on crack. Like, what are we doing here? So it's crazy. And his brother had adequate representation and he got a life sentence. So he got to live. It's great. Nasty work. Nasty work. At the hearing, Tremaine and his lawyers would have made the case for mercy and asked the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board to recommend that the governor spare his life. Maybe the manifest unfairness of the sentences would capture national sympathies and pressure the state to break back down from the unaliving. So Drummond, who's running to become the state's governor as a tough on crime attorney general, came up with a plan that could sabotage Tremaine's chances of clemency. To pull it off, he wanted to help from Lumpkin, the judge who was overseeing the case. He explained it in the email, which was recently unsealed in a court filing, is what he needed and then signed off. "Quote unquote, thank you in advance for the indulgence in this." So he wants to run on the basis of, I'm a lawyer who's no play, no, all that. That's what he's running on. But like, it's at the expense of this man's life. He was innocent. Yeah. Wow. The attorney general's attempt to enlist help from the judge overseeing Tremaine's case to clear the way of his unaliving is a major blow for the case that is already emblematic of the systemic unfairness in how the criminal justice system determines who deserves to be unalived by the state. As Huffington Post chronicled and detailed in a previous feature, Tremaine's case is marked by allegations that his unaliving sentence was the result of both the severely impaired trial lawyer and prosecutors who played dirty. Despite the common belief that the lengthy appeals process in the capital cases ensures the constitutional violations, as trial will be reflected before the execution date, Tremaine has been denied relief at every turn. In the final days ahead of Tremaine's scheduled execution, including as recently as this week, additional details have emerged in exposing how Oklahoma's prosecutors and judges have coordinated in the ways that have undermined Tremaine's final chances at a meaningful review of the case. Drummond Press Secretary Leslie Berger declined to respond to a list of questions about the handling of Tremaine's case, citing a quote-unquote investigation into Tremaine, although she declined to specify who was conducting the investigation. Asked if Tremaine fit the description of the quote-unquote worst of the worst criminals of the unaliving penalty is supposedly reserved for, Berger wrote he was found guilty by jury and sentenced to unaliving. She asserted that he had a fair trial. Wow. Lumpkin did not respond to the request for comment. Crazy. As it's saying, Tremaine faces his unaliving on November 13th, on Thursday. He asked the Supreme Court to stay his execution and review his allegations of the prosecutorial misconduct. He said he's been locked into solitary confinement since June. Oh my gosh, which is not allowed contact visits. Unless the prison reverses course, he may never hug his loved ones again. Oh my gosh. Tremaine's earliest memories are of his father, a cop, beating his mother. When Tremaine, his two other brothers tried to protect their mom, his dad beat them up too. "Quote unquote, he is beating me to the point where you can't even tell what I looked like. He knocked my teeth out. He broke my nose, broke my bones, and then he wouldn't even help give me medical help." Tremaine's mom, Linda Wood, previously told Huffington Post Tremaine's father, who passed away in 2012, admitted to the court to whipping his sons, quote unquote, like a normal father would. That ain't no normal father whipping. Pushing her one time and handcuffing her to a car another time. But she denied that he was abusive. He denied he was abusive. Tremaine idolized his older brother, Zatavian Jake Wood. Their mother told a social worker in 1994 he would end his life for Jake. Man, that's crazy.
Wow.
I've never seen anyone be loyal to a person. Their eldest brother, Andrew Wood, said in an interview last year, Tremaine would follow Jake to the end of the earth. Tremaine just loved his brother, and Jake loved Tremaine. There was nothing that could break that up. Nothing. Following Jake's lead, Tremaine joined the gang and fell into juvenile detention system as a young teen. In late 2001, Jake returned home after spending 7 years in prison. Goodness gracious. By then, Tremaine, 22, had 2 kids and a job at a pizza restaurant in OKC. He was focused on staying out of trouble. On New Year's Eve, Tremaine was at a house party with his cousins, and Jake showed up and told Tremaine to come with him. Eager to spend some time with his brothers after years apart, Tremaine agreed. They went to a brewery with Jake's girlfriend, Lynetta Bateman, and Tremaine's ex-girlfriend, Brandy Warden. There, the women were approached by two out-of-towners named Ronnie Wolf and Arnold Kleinasser. They were passing through Oklahoma on their way back to work on a harvest crew. Ronnie suggested the four of them go back to a motel room. Brandy and Lanita didn't want to go. They would later say, but they felt pressure from Jake and Tremaine to get money from the unsuspecting men. Oh, so they set them up for a robbery. At the motel room, the group negotiated for a price of $210 in exchange for intercourse. Lanita discreetly gave Jake the motel roomer. Oh, so they robbed him, hoping that she and Brandy could escape without having intimacy and get picked up by the brothers. But before they got that far, two masked men in long trench coats and leather gloves knocked on the door. When Ronnie opened the door, the men bust into the room and the girls ran out. A struggle ensued. Arnold managed to escape, but Ronnie was fatally stabbed. Dang. Within days, Tremaine, Jake, Brandy, and Lanita were all arrested and charged with first-degree felony, unaliving, robbery of firearms, and conspiracy to commit robbery with a dangerous weapon. Prosecutors sought lengthy prison sentences for the women and, unaliving sentences for both brothers. The young woman faced an impossible decision: help send people they cared for deeply to unaliving road or risk spending the rest of their lives in prison. Lanita, 19. Oh my goodness, they were 19 and 20. Oh, you wouldn't know what to do. You were crapping pants. You want to throw your boyfriend in prison or have his life ended? Man, that's crazy. Wow. She only been dating Jake for 2 months, declined to cooperate with the state, and she was sentenced to life in prison plus 101 years. So she did life in prison for a man she dated for 2 months. Hey, that's loyalty, but that might be stupid loyalty.
I don't know what it is, though, but man, that is crazy work.
If you were dating someone for 2 months, Daniel, would you take a life sentence for him?
I don't know, man. I don't know at this point. I don't know, man.
I don't know. At 19, I'm snitching, bro. I'm snitching. I got my whole life ahead of me at 19. I only knew you for 2 months, my whole life. Oh no,
I would say loyal. I would say loyal in a relationship.
Hey, I feel it. It's a difficult position to be in. Because, I mean, it's your loved one. But 2 months, you just getting to know them, and you're 19. But then again, like if you snitch in this case, they get sent to be their lives ended.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it. I can't have that blood on my hands of like, because you already have the blood on your hands of the case of why you're even in court. So you have that life. You're gonna end 2 lives if you snitch. So yeah, I'm with you. Because even if you're free, raising kids, having a normal life, you're still thinking about in the back of your head the entire time, like, I ended 2 lives.
Wow.
The guilt will eat you up. You wouldn't be able to live a normal life.
Mm-hmm. The guilt will kill you. Believe me. That's
what I'm saying. So like you said, you'll be loyal and just not tell, and then just serve a life sentence yourself with a good conscience, a somewhat good conscience. That even though one thing went wrong with the Ronnie guy, the other guy he's still living.
Man. Mm-mm-mm.
Brandy, 22, who had known Tremaine since they were kids, agreed to testify for the state. Oh, so she snitched for a reduced sentence. She had 3 young children. Oh, she already had 3 children. She had three young children, including a son with Tremaine to get home to. She had 3 kids at 20. Goodness gracious. Conflict of interest restrictions prevented the Oklahoma indigent defense system from representing both Wood brothers. So the court assigned Tremaine's case to a private attorney, Johnny Albert. Once respected criminal defense attorney, Albert struggled with drug addiction by the time he took on Tremaine's case. I saw a thing. It was like, this lady there was like, yo, you could be highly functioning crack addict. And she was like, I've done it before. She said she was a dentist. She was like, yeah, I was doing dental work. And I'll be like, hey, can I go to the restroom real quick in between appointments? And she would be doing crack in the closet at the dentist office and then come back out and then continue doing her work. That's insane, bro.
Man, that is. I'm like, what are we doing these days?
Imagine being a brain surgeon and you're like a drug addict. You're like on heroin while you're doing. Man, come on, bro. Like your people's lives are in your hands, and you doing it. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, here it is. Albert struggled with drug addiction at the same time he took on Tremaine's case and would later temporarily lose his law license due to allegations of client neglect. Yeah, because he was on crack. Lamar Odom, who was on crack. He billed just 2 hours of work on a case outside of the court and never visited his client in jail. He failed to present evidence uh, that Tremaine was not the unaliver and that his abusive childhood warranted leniency in the sentencing. Watching the trial unfold was torture, Andre said. "Quote unquote, I'm sitting there looking at my mom like, this is my effing lawyer," Andre previously told the Huffington Post. "I wanted to get up and say, can I represent my brother? Because this a-hole has no idea what he's doing. You can tell this guy was out of it. I mean, just I've seen effed up people. This lawyer was effed up. That's crazy. Oh, that's his brother, Andre? Crazy."
mm,
With Albert failing to mount to a meaningful defense for Tremaine, Jake made a highly unusual decision to testify in his brother's trial ahead of his own. He testified that he did it to Ronnie, and Tremaine wasn't with them on the night of the robbery. He didn't want his brother to be his life to end for something he didn't do, he said. Parts of Jake's testimony lacked credibility. Brandy had already placed Tremaine at the motel robbery, but there's evidence that Jake was telling that he, not Tremaine, uh, unalived Ronnie. Before Lanita was sentenced, a parole officer prepared a report documenting her recollection of the crime. In the report, she describes hearing Jake that said that he, quote unquote, thought he unalived the guy after they got home from the motel. The result was available at the time of Tremaine's trial, but Albert never presented it to the jurors. Had Albert asked, Lanita would have been willing to testify in support of Tremaine, she wrote in a 2011 declaration. All of this could have been prevented if they weren't trying to pimp out their girlfriends.
probably. I mean,
You're trying to get a couple easy 100 from your girlfriends, pimp them out real quick, and rob them. And now, now y'all all in this mess.
snitching these days.
It's crazy. You shouldn't have done that. Don't pimp out your girlfriends, ladies and gentlemen. Just
No.
your girlfriends. Make money another way. Lanita doesn't regret testifying for the state, even though she may spend the rest of her life in prison. I can be free no matter where my body is. They can't lock my spirit up. Dang. So she said, I'm dedicated to not snitching. I would not help unalive someone. Tremaine's looming execution made her feel, quote unquote, helpless. I'm devastated. My life is ending inside. Trying to save someone you can't but sit and wait and hope that they make the right decisions is painful, Anita said. Although the state didn't have to prove that Tremaine unalived Ronnie in order for jurors to convict, prosecutors portrayed him as a unrepentant unaliver while making a case that he deserved the ultimate punishment. This person stuck a big yank, yank, yank into the chest of a 19-year-old man, stuck it in there 5 inches, and never said to a person, I'm sorry about that. Oklahoma County Assistant District Attorney Fern Smith said, what kind of person is that? Somebody different from you and me. And the fact is the reason that he deserves the unaliving penalty, Smith said. How can you unalive someone intentionally? Not only unalive another human being, not be sorry about it. Maybe because he didn't do it. If you apologize, that's like you admitting to doing something that you didn't do. Tremaine was convicted and sentenced to have his life ended. In Jake's trial in the following year, prosecutors flipped the theory of the crime and portrayed Jake as the unaliver. They introduced his testimony from Tremaine's trial and letters allegedly written by Jake to Brandy and Smith, the prosecutor bragging about the unaliving and threatening more violence. Quote unquote, you have evidence from the defendant's mouth that, quote unquote, he did in fact unalive Ronnie with, he said. You have some letters where he himself said that he unalived Ronnie with. Not only did he unalive Ronnie with, he liked it. He enjoyed it. Oh, that's crazy. This is dark. Initially, Jake wanted. Yo, what'd you say, Daniel?
I said this kind of does feel like it's dark.
Yeah, it's pretty. He enjoyed it. There's some Halloween stuff. Initially, Jake wanted to join his brother on the execution road, but his attorneys worked hard to win the trust and convince him to participate in vigorous defense. Jurors found Jake guilty of felony unaliving, but this time they voted him to live. Jake was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Dang, these are the three brothers.
Wow.
Man,
Man, that's awful.
dang. What is
Yeah.
this? Apology note to Tremaine written by his attorney. Tremaine, I'm sorry for everything in the past. You got me at a bad time and it's not your fault. I will do anything to help you. What? It's too late now. I've been sentenced to have my life ended. And you want to apologize and say, hey, man, I was on drugs at the time, bro.
It's too late now. You already did it.
I've already been sentenced to. Oh, this is Lanita. Dang, this the woman that didn't snitch. Dang, she kept it solid.
Wow.
Wait, no. This woman snitched. It says she poses for a portrait at our home in Oklahoma City. So this the woman that snitched.
Mm,
But she had to get back home to the 3 kids.
mm,
Jeez Louise.
crazy.
All right, I'm skipping the rest. I'm just gonna see what else is here. This will not bring him back. It's sad, and it will stay sad. She's the only one they got to go home out of all of this. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Never
That's
underestimate my ability to say something stupid to a jury. All right. Dang. It was the first time I felt like I was portraying him. I loved my kids with everything, and I had to choose. Oh, this is his brother with Lanita.
Mm,
Dang. That's a tough position to be in, bro.
yes, it is.
Y'all gotta watch the decisions you make. And this was when they was 19 and 20. So for the rest of their life, this changed the rest of their life at 19 and 20 years old.
Teenagers do some crazy stuff, man.
And your whole life can change in a snap. Dang.
Yeah.
This is sad, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see what's at the bottom. Is there anything else? Is that it? Oh, here's some notes. A handwritten petition written by Tremaine Wood, signed by other men on Execution Road, requesting a grief counseling group. Dang. So it's like it's messing up their head that they're on, that their life's about to end.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, like they said, he's been in solitary confinement since July. It's November. He's been in solitary confinement for like the last 4 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No type of social interaction with anybody else. I think I couldn't do like 7 days in like a room of solitary confinement. I couldn't do 7 days. How long do you think you could do in solitary confinement, Dan? I know that's a crazy question.
Probably like more than a week, maybe.
You could do more than a week?
Maybe he can last that long. I don't know yet.
No internet, no TV, no computer. You could do more than a week in a room by yourself with nothing but meals like pushed into your cell. You could do a week, more than a week.
I mean, you can do it for like months if you can.
Nah, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. Because I don't know. I feel like I'm too, like I probably have like 8 hours worth. I mean, 8 hours worth of screen time a day just from like working and stuff and like doing this. So it's like to go from a life that overstimulating to nothing. Oh, I drive myself crazy immediately. Like I'd be able to make it like a day. And then the second day I'll be like, I probably spend a whole day just staring at the ceiling going, I'll be doing that for the whole second day. By the end of the week, oh yeah, I'm done. I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do a week. That's it. I could do a week. Dang, he got this the last time he got the Tremaine and his mother. Wait, his mother, Linda. Wait, I thought Linda was his girl. Okay, so I guess this is mom. Oh, is this is not Lanita. This is Linda. Is this Lanita? Hold on, let me see. Let me get these names right. No, that's his mom too. So that's his mom with her son, and then they're holding a picture of their other son. And then who is this? This is so these are all his mom. Oh, so his mom didn't snitch. His mom won't there.
Wow.
So the picture of the lady at her Oklahoma City home is just a mom. I know she felt like she had her hands full.
Yeah.
All right, let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. Dang, so this is the last time he got to hug his mom, bro. At least he got to hug his mom.
Man, that's just so sad, man.
Yeah. And that's it. It makes you feel lonely.
I'd be the same thing too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy work. All right, next scene.
Rashad, you're on froze. Your camera froze, bro.
Oh, my camera froze? Oh, appreciate you. See, this is why it's good to have Dan on, because a lot of times if you guys will tell me this in chat, I wouldn't see it until like I look at chat again. And I'll be like, oh snap, my bad.
You're good, man. You're good.
Yeah. But now we have Dan on here to tell me in real time. You could also tell me when like the video audio isn't playing and stuff, like all the things that you guys tell me in chat that I don't see.
Rashad, we call it the Rashad and Dan show for a reason. We gotta keep you upright. We got to do this.
Man, appreciate that, my dog. Dan, huh? Shout out to Dallas. Shout out Texas. All right, hold on. This is Deontay Kyle speaking to the kids, speaking to the youths.
If I could get 100.
Oh, it's loud.
Ooh.
Down. I had the video all turned up and stuff from the Kendrick Lamar video being so low volume. All right, so turn this down on your speakers, y'all.
K up out this nigga and then jet him. Why you need me to come? You know why they need you to come? Cause that shit ain't like that. That shit ain't like that. That shit ain't what they telling you or they sell. That shit just an idea. And the idea is like what we gonna do when we get the money. So now we spending it, right? We already spending it. Ain't even got it. Don't even know if it's in there.
Then you take like 3 risks.
Okay, what's the biggest risk you finna take?
Either you finna die,
Your life. Thank you, bro. That was you. Listen, bro.
Me, bro.
Listen, bro. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna. My bro said, don't steal my shit. Yeah, steal my dollar. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, the crazy shit, bro. He's like, bro, just come with me. I said, bro, I'm cool, bro. That shit don't feel right. What? I said, bro, you can't get off like that, all right? I won 1 or 2 times. You playing the lottery anyway. You playing the lottery. Just life ain't freedom. Shit, bro. I got away with this shit twice, bro. I'm cool, boy. Y'all straight. They done figured this out. You don't think people talk? We got a hard reputation. Bro, I gotta do that shit. He got in the car. Dude, that's in the car. He was the dude that we did the shit to. Fucking killed that nigga, bro. Immediately.
That's when you spend that money.
They killed him immediately, bro. Went by no rabbit foot about his life. And then I'm saying, what came with him. So if I'd have went with him. But, they go back to this part. Bro, come on, bro, this shit easy. I had to say no. And the scrutiny. Yeah, he could have been like, oh,
man, crazy.
Now,
Crazy. Just to, you know, I'm saying to give you guys like a synopsis of what he's saying and stuff like that, because it's like he's using a lot of Latin slang and stuff. First, I want to big up Deontay Kyle for doing this, for speaking to the kids and everything like that. But like, it's so difficult. Like, one of the reasons, like, you know, because you know, I always feel like a tugging on my heart to you know, get back to the youth and speak to the young kids and stuff like that. But kids are so difficult to reach because like they generally, like teenagers and young people, they just always look uninterested. And like, you know, from being in their shoes that a lot of them are actually uninterested and don't care and are like sleep and waiting to sleep. They're not trying to hear a speech or a lecture. So for Deontay Kyle to come in here and do this, like, this is dope. And then also he's using like Atlanta slang and like he's speaking like them to
Right.
connect with them, and so they understand him and stuff like that. That was a conscious decision to like effectively get across his message. And you see he's like being engaging by constantly moving around in the circle and speaking to all of them and stuff like that, and asking them questions, keeping them engaged and stuff like that, so they're listening and following along. All of them
Yeah.
don't look engaged. Some of them still, even with him doing all of that, still look bored or whatever. But some
It
of them
looks like
are.
they're on their phones. It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
they're
yeah. But some of them are engaged, and some of them are listening who probably wouldn't have previously listened. What Deontay Kyle is telling right now is a story of him where some dudes came up to him and was like, "Yo, we're gonna make this play. We're gonna hit this lick. It's gonna be easy money, and we're gonna get the money, and we're gonna go." He said, "Nah, bro, I don't want to go do that." He said, with that, he's dealing with the scrutiny of people calling him lame, people calling him like a buster, whatever, a square, whatever the case might be. He said his boys went out, and one of them, as soon as they got out of the car, they immediately died. They immediately got unalived and things of that sort. So he's telling them the story, of just how real it is to make sure you make the right decision. This is very different from like just saying, don't do drugs, stay out of the streets, kids. Kids hear that and they're gonna be like, oh, whatever. You don't know nothing. You tell a detailed story about how you were invited out to this botched drug deal, and one of your homies died after they invited you out, and you decided not to go, and that's how close your life could have been to being not here right now. In detail like this, and in a way that they can understand it and grasp it, it's so much more effective. So I like that. Dan, you wanted to say something on it?
Yeah, I just think that there's a bunch of support groups out there that a lot of these people don't even matter if you're on disability or what, but man, it's just heartfelt when you hear stories like this and actually reaching out and telling them like, hey, you're going to be okay and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to. I think teenagers are probably the most difficult group of people to talk to.
I agree because I had to deal with that too when I was younger, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, respect to anybody who can adequately, and I believe it takes practice. So that's something that, I think for me, I'm probably gonna have to continue doing and things of that sort.
Patience too.
Like yeah, patience. Yeah. But that's something I definitely want to continue doing the older I get. But like I just don't want to be like, oh, you ain't listening to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's been like that with me in the past. And then sometimes they'll see it years later and then they're like, dang, you was right. And it's like, that's cool, but like I want to reach the kids then and there, but I don't know. That might not be, like you said, patience.
And some people just don't have it. They just don't have
Some
the
people just
patience.
don't have it. Some people just don't care.
It's like with me, I have patience with the group that I have,
Yeah.
and they listen, you know,
Yeah.
they come up to me and go like, "Hey, Daniel, what activities are we doing today?"
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And they just and I love spending time with them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. So, like you said, some people listen. Some people like to listen. Some people, they are just closed off and they just have their minds made up. Or like some people, they might be like, yo, for me, life is so like kind of, I don't see the bright side. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's nothing nobody can tell me that's going to prevent me from going down this dark road, this darker path,
Yeah.
because the darker path is all I see and it's all I know.
It's like I've always said when I grew up, it's the path that you choose,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and I chose the good path.
Yeah. By the grace of God, we're both here because we chose, I guess, the right path or whatever to lead us to becoming 30 years old. As you about to turn 30 years old next month, I turned 30
Yeah.
this year. Like, you don't get to 30 without making right decisions.
I've been asking a lot of people have been asking me. They said, Daniel, are you ready to hit the 30 club? I said, what's so important about the 30 club? It's just a number.
No. It's something to celebrate. It's something to celebrate, man. A lot of people don't get to see 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a thing. But yeah, Let me finish this.
All them words, bro. All that scary ass nigga. Nigga scared, bro. Piss ass nigga. Pump. But guess what? That shit'll move you. I gotta prove it. I ain't no pump. I've been in car with that nigga dead to hell. Right? All it takes is one. Go one time. Fuck it, one time. Fuck it, it's the last time. Every movie we watch, what it be? It's the last time. No, it's really the last one. In a real way, it's the last one. Whether that be the feds or whether that be your life. So then, if we got all this information, like, come on, cuz. We got all this information. We know all this shit still do the same stupid shit. So, now, we go back. What's your ideal power? How much authority you got over yourself in the decisions you make? If I could get 100K up out this nigga and it just him.
Shout out to Deontay Kyle, bro. I rock with that. And that's doing the work, you know. Obviously, like he talks about black issues and everything like that on his podcast, but it's one thing to talk about it, and it's another thing to do the work in the community and stuff like that. So shouts out Deontay Kyle.
Yeah.
Here's Freddie Gibbs playing Frozone, man, at his show.
Wow. Where did he get that costume, man? Where did he get
I don't
that?
know, man. People with money, man.
That's that nigga frozen. What? Where's my super suit?
Fuck your bitch in the super suit.
That's that nigga.
Oh, that's something. Man.
It is right. There it is,
Boy looks like
man.
Cyclops. Boy looks like Cyclops on X-Men.
Hold on, I'm gonna play the last 5 seconds. I'm waiting till you get to 5 seconds left. He did his full show like this, man. Shout out Freddie Gibbs, man. Shout out Freddie Gibbs, man. Oh man. Oh man.
I needed that. I needed that big time.
All right. $1 million exclusive. I'm told Delaware State versus Norfolk State game that went down at the Eagle Stadium in Philadelphia yesterday grossed over $1 million in revenue, which will be poured back into these schools. It was after the 47,000 people that purchased tickets to the iconic showdown, including half of all the merch and concession stand sales. So Delaware State won. Deshaun Jackson and Delaware State have actually been a really good team this year. Norfolk State has been the exact opposite. They've been really, really bad. I believe they've only won like one game this season. But, you know, Michael Vick is still Michael Vick. People still going like, oh, he going to see Michael Vick, coach. Man, this is great for those two schools to get this much money raised and stuff like that. And it's also just good for Delaware State to kind of get that, like, hey, I know people haven't really talked about Delaware State since Deshaun Jackson got hired, but they're a pretty good football team in year one. And it's surprising for me because, like, when I saw both of them get hired, I thought Vic was going to be the better coach because Vic has already coached. He's coached as he was offensive coordinator in like the XFL or the USFL. And he was also coaching in flag football a few years ago. And he was coaching like, you know, different leagues and stuff like that throughout the years. So I thought Vic, and he's a quarterback. So I thought Vic was going to be the better coach. And, you know, Deshaun Jackson, like he was still kind of, you know, being himself throughout the entire process of like wearing kind of sweatsuits and everything like that. SSB in the building, man.
What up? What up, SSB? What up, man?
You see your boy Dan on stream, man.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we need to have one stream where everybody hop on. Zero SSB.
Oh gosh, the whole crew.
Just one stream. SSB said Dan in the building.
What up, SSB? What up, man?
Everybody on stream, bro. That would be crazy. Like we should probably do that like a Christmas stream or something. Like, you know, like Christmas week. It ain't gotta be, you know, Christmas Eve and that people.
Oh man.
But like, yeah. If we could do that like an end of the year type deal or whatever. And
that's
then,
on birthday week. That's
You know
on
what I'm
birthday
saying?
week for
Oh,
me.
your birthday on Christmas week, everything like that. Well, when's your birthday?
23rd.
The
23rd of
23rd.
December.
My
Yeah.
my baby sister birthday on Christmas.
Oh man.
She's a
You have to
Christmas.
make it big. You have to
Yeah,
make the presents big, huh?
she's a Christmas baby. Yeah, she gets 2 presents and everything like that. We do a thing in the morning with the family, and then at night we do her birthday where we do the birthday cake and her birthday presents.
Man.
Yeah, yeah. Did I talk about rap having no top 40? Man, SSB, I did a whole hour of nothing but rap.
Bro, SSB, you gotta give Rashad some credit. He loves his music.
Yeah, I did a whole hour of rap. So yeah, I talked about it, and yeah, she a Christmas baby. But yeah, I talked about it, and I was saying like hip hop is still alive and well when you have artists like Kelly Moonstone and Ruben Vincent and Chris Patrick and Suave, Marco Plus, Ben Riley, Salmita Larizi, or Win. You know, you have all these underground artists that are buzzing now as this new generation per se, and things of that sort. I don't think you can say like hip hop's in a bad spot. Hip hop's dead. Like, nah, hip hop's in a great spot right now. It's thriving more than ever. I feel like, and in its purest form. You know, is the most, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
not defined by the numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I looked at the dang top 10, I ain't know near song on there. I ain't know near song on the top 10. So I mean, you know, it's all
Man,
subjective. And
the old songs I've been listening to is basically like the old stuff, like Lil Wayne, Drake, Rihanna, Naughty by Nature,
you know what I
all
mean?
that good stuff. Man.
So like Taylor Swift is number 1. I haven't heard the new album, but Taylor Swift's got like 4 songs on the top 10 right now. Justin Bieber has one up here with Daisies. Olivia Dean is an artist that people have been pushing to me this week. And they say, yo, listen to Olivia Dean, give her a try, bro. I just haven't listened. I haven't pressed play yet. But she has a song in the top 10, Man I Need. Morgan Wallen is up here in the top 10. And then Mutt is in the top 10. Of course I know Mutt. That's the one song I do know from here. Folded from Kalani. I know that song. That's top 15. Life of a Showgirl. I've heard that song a lot. Like the name of the song with Sabrina Carpenter, but I don't think I've actually heard the song.
I actually have heard of the song. It's
Okay.
actually it's actually really cool. But I love the song "The Life of an Ophelia" by Taylor Swift.
Yeah. That was where is that? Where is that at? That
I
was
think
up.
it's at the top.
Yeah. That's
Ophelia,
really
yeah.
number 1. That's number 1. Yeah, it's number 1
Man,
song.
already, man.
Number
This
2
new
is.
album she's got.
Well, I mean, it's Taylor Swift, you know. Taylor
She's
Swift.
supposed to be at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving this year.
Is she during the Cowboys game?
Yeah, she's supposed to be in
So
this league.
she's
Yeah.
the performance this year.
No, so they actually came up with several artists that are doing it this year. So they
Several
got Morgan.
artists. So she's
Yeah.
sharing it.
No, she's not doing it. I don't think this
Oh,
year.
she's not performing.
Mm-mm.
Y'all
So they
playing
got
it.
Morgan. Yeah, so they got Morgan Wallen, Luke Bryan, Justin Timberlake, and Olivia Rodrigo doing
Okay,
it this year.
that's a nice little pop lineup. That's a
Yeah,
nice.
but
lineup.
I'm more of a country guy myself. But you know,
Yeah. No, I hear it. I heard it. This might sound crazy, but hip hop needs to move on from the Drake generation. He's talking about the big 3. Drake is pushing 40, and they still talking like he's 25. I hear what you're saying. You're saying they need to move past the big 3. I think they're holding on to it because it's like you got to look at it this SSB. We're literally looking at the top charts, and like Taylor Swift's album is dominating the charts, and then beside that is Justin Bieber, whose album came out like 2 months ago and is still like song in the top 10, everything like that. Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift, they're from literally the same era as Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. And it's like
they grew up in my era.
exactly. And it's not like we're saying Justin music needs to move on past Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we on the side of hip hop and rap so quick to push out and move on to the next thing and keep it so young? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's my thing, SSB. You know what I'm saying? Like, You see it right
Justin
here.
has changed though. He's changed ever since that
Yeah.
he broke up with Selena. He's just changed for the better.
Yeah. He's a different feller for sure. Oh, Love Me Not. Shout out Love Me Not. Love Me Not is still in the top 25. Shout out Raven Lene. Man Child.
Ah,
Cheers, Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter. She was from Disney Channel a while back. She
Yeah,
was like really famous back then.
she was. Tame Impala, their new album or his new album. Kevin Parker, he has a song up here in the top 50. Brandon Blue, Mariah the Scientist. So even though there's no rap, there's like 3-4 R&B songs here from black artists and stuff like that. So isn't that like, I don't know, they kind of try to make it seem like, oh, no rap is relevant. Just that. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Shout out to Joji, YouTuber up here, former YouTuber. Cat's Eye's up here. Shouts out to Cat's Eye. No Broke Boys from Tinashe. Shout out to Tinashe. NBA Youngboy right here. He in the, oh well, that's not top 40. That's 43. But Youngboy right here. Birdman shot calling. But yeah, this no broke boy. Shout out to Tinashe on that one. 12 to 12. Wildflower, Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish is good.
Big X the Plug. He did the country album. Sugar on My Tongue. Tyler the Creator's at 51. Like sugar on my tongue. My Old Ways. Tame Impala. Safe. Cardi B fell all the way down. Who get it?
Cardi B.
From Gunna. Let me see. Let me see. He said, I feel like Drake is especially stagnant. Swift and Bieber have kind of evolved. Yeah, because Swift Taylor, she went from like country music to pop music to like whatever she's doing now. I don't know what you would classify it as.
She went from country, I think, first, and then she graduated from that, and I think she moved to hip hop or something like that.
Yeah, she went to
pop. Pop, I mean, yeah.
But I don't know what she's doing now, though. Would you say she's still pop? Because it doesn't feel like pop.
It doesn't.
Like her music now doesn't sound like You Belong With Me or We Are Never Getting Back Together. You know,
it's from Taylor's version. Is what she's calling it.
Yeah,
Taylor's version. Yeah,
but I feel
I've
like
been listening to it. Yeah,
I guess it's more kind of like a folkish type of vibe. It's not exactly, but I feel like it goes more back to her roots of country and things of that sort. He said No Broke Boys is a rap song. I agree with that. No Broke Boy and he said song is good. I like that song. That is so. Dan, if you ask the question, what's the song of the day? That's the song of the night. No Broke Boy.
Yeah. I got one for you. Have you ever heard of Marshmello? The old the DJ Marshmello with the big marshmallow head? You ever seen that?
Yeah. I know Marshmello.
With the X's on it? Man, I've been listening to that song constantly called Here With Me by him and Churches.
Give me a line. Well, you know what? Since you're on camera, you sing it.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of I can't even think of the lyrics for it. Man, it's taking me a while to figure out the lyrics for it. Here with me, something like that.
Oh, come on, Dan. Don't stop now. Come on, Dan. Come on.
And I need you here with me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I can only think of that lyric for it, man.
Hey, we take it. Hey, W Dan, man.
I may need to sing to you more on here for the Rashad and Dan show. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, man. Ray's in here. Where's my husband? Yo, I didn't know that Pink Pony Club song was from Chapel Roan. So that's the first Chapel Roan song I've heard. Was the Pink Pony Club. I hear that all the time.
Bro, my God, Jelly Roll is at number 70.
Yeah,
what
Jelly
are
Roll.
we doing?
All the way down here. But
What
you know
are we
who is
doing?
in here? Forrest Frank hasn't even been seen here yet. Once. Forrest Frank. And he's like super huge. Him and Jelly Roll, I feel like it's like two of the hugest for real. Take Me Through There is 71, so that's a pure rap song. He said we need a karaoke night.
Oh, SSB. What are we doing, man?
Would you be down to come on at the end of the year with Zero and Nate and Dan?
Oh,
Really, you could do Flip too. Flip can come on, have the whole chat.
I mean, I could do it if I may have to learn some songs, but I got some songs in the repertoire I can do.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
I got some.
But you got to Take Me Through There here. That's like and then with Legit from G Herbo. Every day some new beefing with but life still lit. But you know what I'm saying? So you got some real like rap songs in there, but Take Me Through There, Take Me Through There. First is from NBA Youngboy and Mellow Rex. I don't know that song. Maui Wowie from Kid Cudi, do not know that song. Cameron from Ed Sheeran, don't know that song. Diplo featuring Trippie Redd. I've heard of that song.
Oh, did you hear that Ed Sheeran? Well, he was at one of the Knicks games this year.
Did he like do anything, or he was just at the games?
No, he was at the game sitting with Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, shout out to Jimmy Fallon. He when he showed up to the Mafia-thon, that was pretty cool and stuff like that. He woke up Kai Cenat by playing in his bed. He's playing Thinking Out Loud in the bed. Breaking Dishes from Rihanna. That's a name you haven't seen forever on there. Amen. Jelly Roll up here at 85.
I love Shabuzi and Jelly Roll, man. That song is such a good song to listen to, man.
Shabuzi, he's got another song on like the NFL kind of teaser this season. He said if I got time, SSB. I don't think SSB gonna show up. I don't think SSB gonna show up.
Come on, SSB.
On camera, I don't think SSB will show up on camera. I think Zero will show up on camera if you get him on the right day. Cause he just be at work. He just be at work. I think Zero will show up if he had in like some AirPods or headphones at work. He set it up on the little station at his job, and I think he'd come on camera. I don't know if SSB will do so. I know Nate will do it because I've been on Nate's channel mad times. He said, I work at night. Oh, so you work at night too. So SSB work at night and Zero work at night. So
looks like we're gonna have to do the Rashad and Dan show at night. Looks like,
you know what I mean? Well, sometimes because when I got work, that's over with. I redid my whole sleep schedule and stuff like that. That's why I abandoned all of y'all. I redid my sleep schedule and tried to fix it and stuff like that. He said that that's why I'd be on your stream at night because you'd be working. So you work like Zero work at night. That's why you'd be on here at night too. But man, okay.
I got free time though.
But SSB, can you come on camera? Like, do you think you can come on camera at work? Like, you set up your phone like this or something like that? Why you like, ooh, because that'll be something. If we had SSB Zero, I know I could talk Nate into it. Nate, I done invited him on the channel a couple times. He talking about, sure, you got to give me a heads up. He said camera will be tough. I feel it. We might have to do just voices. No cams for SSB Zero. Nate will be on camera. Dan will be on camera. I'll be on camera. If Flip is around at that time, because Flip be popping up too sometimes, she'll be on camera, and we'll do it like that. But that'll be nice, like at the end of the year, like community be on screen together, everything like that.
I have an oldie song for you to remember.
Is this the one you was talking about? Holy Water?
No, not that one. It's called "Here with Me" by Churches and Marshmello.
Okay. Yeah, because this is Marshmello and Jelly Roll. So I was like, oh, is this the one you talking about? Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
Oh man, Crazy by Gnarls Barkley.
Oh man, I was literally singing that song walking around the crib like earlier this week. So you want me to sing it right now?
No, I could sing it. I could sing it a
Oh,
little
okay,
bit.
okay. All right. Go ahead. Dan about to sing crazy. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, Dan. Hold on. There we go, Dan. Yeah.
I remember, I lost my mind. Cause Superside knew of that thing. Even though heaven let go, it's under space. Cause I think you're crazy. Is that
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
keep my
Dan.
voice. I gotta keep my voice down. I got people next door.
That man Dan singing at what 1:25 in the morning. Oh yeah, time just went back. It's supposed to be 2:25, but it went back to 1:25.
I gotta
That
keep
man.
it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That man singing at 1:25 in the morning. Shout out to man. Shout out my boy. Atlanta. CeeLo Green, man, for sure. All right. Let's get back into it. I appreciate that side topic, SSB. That was a good side topic. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Do you want to say anything about Deshaun Jackson and Mike Vick coaching and raising over $1 million for the schools?
Shout out to Michael Vick, man. That he will continue to be the guy that gets destroyed by the Cowboys. Sorry, Michael Vick. Tony Romo's better than you.
What about Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson, he's all right. But he's old. He's old now.
Well, I
Boy's
mean,
still
he's
trying to.
a coach now.
Shout out to him.
The team's doing well, man. Shout out to Norfolk State. Shout out to Delaware State, man. Support HBCUs. You love to see it. I remember they bigged up this game and talked it up all season, and for it to happen and for them to raise over $1 million for both of their schools, that is a major success and a W for them. $1 million in one night is great. All right, next. The MLBPA has spoken on behalf of the players. So if you didn't know, the WNBA did needed to reach an agreement with the Players Association by October 31st to prevent a lockout, a work stoppage. They didn't come to an agreement. So on October 31st, all the leagues came out with statements. Here's the one from the MLBPA. At WNBPA, players, you have done the work and you will get this done. We're with you for as long as it takes to get what you deserve. A meaningful revenue share system, higher salaries, and professional conditions and benefits every professional athlete must have. Hey, man, salute. Shout out to the MLBPA, man, standing in solidarity with the women at the WNBA, man. As you guys know, like, I feel like MLB, they probably have like the most lockouts. Feels like they have a lockout every like 4 or 5 years. But they get what they want every single time. And when they come back, those contracts, they always be record breaking, and the baseball money is no joke. So shout out to the MLBPA. And
shout out to the Dodgers.
Yeah. Shouts out to the Dodgers. Congratulations. I spoke about the Dodgers the first 5 minutes of the stream before I went into the albums and stuff. But here it is. Simple statement, powerful statement from the MBPA. We stand with the players. We stand with the women of the WNBPA as they work towards a collective bargaining agreement that reflects the value and their impact both on and off the court. Dang, I ain't gonna lie. This kind of short compared to like how baseball come up with this. They baseball, y'all basketball, y'all in the same family, and y'all have one sentence. Dang, that's kind of crazy, but there it is. There's a solidarity. Now moving on to Unrivaled and things of that sort. So Unrivaled this season. Hold on now. Hold on. What we doing now? Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Hold on. I'm gonna share the screen again. Make sure we get it right. All right, bet. All right, there we go. Unrivaled this season it would look a bit different because Angel Reese will not be playing. Wah, 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 wah. The Bayou Barbie, Chi-Town Hottie, all of those things. Angel Reese will not be playing. She won't play in Unrivaled after leading her team to a championship last season. This is written by Heather Burns of USA Today. Shout out to USA Today, my old stomping ground. Shout out to Gannett. It's all love for sure. Shout out to Mackenzie Salmon, my former co-worker. Chicago Skyford. Angel Reese will not play in Unrivaled in 2026. Reese, who was named the Defensive Player of the Year after a 3-on-3 basketball inaugural season, helped Rose BC to the first championship. Reese had a busy offseason so far, appearing in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. She posted a behind-the-scenes vlog about her experience in the Unapologetically Angel podcast YouTube feed. Meanwhile, Unrivaled filled out his player role for 2026 season, and on Thursday, October 30th, after announcing the final 3 players who will make up the 8 teams. The league will open its second season in Miami in January. Dominique Malonga, the number 2 overall pick by the Seattle Storm of the 2025 draft, is joining Unrivaled in the 2026 season. A 6'6" French center was the youngest player in WNBA last season at 19. Malonga averaged 7.7 points and 4.6 rebounds and was selected for the WNBA All-Rookie team. There's Angel Reese in the Victoria's Secret show. Ari McDonald, who was signed by the Indiana Fever on a hardship contract last season, will play on Unrivaled for the first time this season. She was one of 5 Fever players who were out for the season due to injury. McDonald fractured her foot in August. Okay, I thought she tore her ACL, but it was a fractured foot, so she can come back from that in time. Rebecca Allen, a member of the Australian national team who played for the Sky in 2025, will also join Unrivaled. Dejanay Carrington, who previously committed to playing the season, had to relinquish her spot because of a significant left midfoot sprain she suffered while playing in the postseason with the Minnesota Lynx. So the 2026 players are as goes: Rebecca Allen, Shakira Austin, Rachel Banham, Big Lotto, Monique Billings, Mo, Aaliyah Boston, Cameron Brink, Paige Bakers, Pistol Paige Buckets, Ray Burrell, Veronica Burton, friend of the channel, Jordan Canada, Sonia Citron, Tasha Cloud, V, Nafisa Collier, MVP, Kyle Copper, MVP, Skylar Diggins, Aaliyah Edwards, Dana Evans, Leisha Gray, Leash, Chelsea Gray, The Point God, Brittany Griner, BG, De'Erica Hamby, Hometown, Mob County, Georgia girl, Natisha Heidemann, the Stud Bud, Nas Hillman, friend of the channel, Ryan Howard, friend of the channel, Lexi Hole, Kiki Iriafen, Rakia Jackson, Ezzy Magabor, Kate Martin, Marina Mabry, Dominique Malonga, Ari McDonald, Kelsey Mitchell, Arike Ogumawale, Kelsey Plum, Sanaya Rivers, Satu Sabli, Maddie Segrist, Villanova legend, Elena Smith, Azare Stevens, Z, shout out to UConn, Brianna Stewart, Stewie, Sugg Sutton. All right, bro. There used to be a standard with Unrivaled of like, we're only taking the top of the top players. Some of these names I'm reading right now, salute to them. Congratulations to them. Brittany Sykes, aka Slim, is coming back. Alyssa Thomas, AT, is coming. Did she play last year? I can't remember if she played last year, but AT's joining. Erica Wheeler, Courtney Williams, Jackie Young, and Lee, the fan favorite, as always, the center from the Dallas Wings. Congratulations to all the players selected to Unrivaled. I know they pay well. They pay better than the WNBA. So congratulations to y'all for that. And it'll be interesting to see like if Unrivaled does like an extended or second season during the lockout. We'll see what happens. Here's Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay Carrington foot will miss the 2026 Unrivaled season. She put 3 heartbreak emojis and said, "So sick about this, but I know God is cooking up something real special." And she put a Bible verse, Psalm 38, verse 8. 138, verse 8. So there it is. Get better soon, Dejanay Carrington. Heal up as well, Angel Reese. And then we'll see you guys when we see y'all on the other side. I would love to see Unrivaled be extended for the sake of giving us some basketball during the lockout. Next up.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Shout out to the Aces for sure. Shouts out to Unrivaled, everybody out there for sure. Next up, Brandy. She apologized to Chicago. The Boys Mind Tour returned. They spun the block around Chicago. They went to Wintrust Arena this time. And Brandy, of course, I made the whole video and stuff about like her leaving and the statement that her publicist team put out. I'm cool with one of her publicists, Vaughn, and stuff like that. So it was nice that they did this, that they came back to Chicago and she apologized to the fans for leaving the show early. So this is my first time watching it. We shall watch. Well, first, before I go, Dan, do you know any Brandy songs?
Oh, not that I can think of. I only know the song "Brandy, You're a Fine Girl." I only know that song.
Do you know from the Cinderella song "Impossible"? With Whitney Houston.
Yes, I have heard of her. Yeah.
So you know that song. Impossible. Impossible. So you know that song. You know a Brandy song.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
Lost Whitney Houston at a young age, man.
Shout out. Yeah. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston, for sure. Let's see what Brandy said. Goodness great. Can I hear it over the yelling? This how people be complaining in my comments when I be at concerts. I be like, bro, I ain't about to go to a concert. Be quiet. Monica wearing that dress, man.
Y'all give it up one more time for
I appreciate the apology. I seen some fans talking about she ain't need to apologize. The real fans knew. No, she needed to apologize. People spend their hard-earned money. Like I say, imagine if the show's in Chicago. Chicago's the closest show to you. You live in Indiana or Ohio or, one of the bordering states, and they're not coming to your state or your city. You spend, $200 or whatever for the tickets. You plan months in advance for the travel. You got a nice little fit that you picked out, an outfit for the concert. You go out there and she leave early because she, had a little, attitude or this or that, or she said she was sick at the time. She was feeling dehydrated and there was some sound system issues. You need to come back and apologize to those people who spent their hard-earned money.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how I feel about that situation. I appreciate the fact that she apologized. I do think that the apology was necessary. Speaking of apologies, we're staying alongside of apologies here. Zoe Spencer, friend of the channel, she has apologized for what she said in or what she did, the place of SAing or things of that sort to Saeed, who was Silky's assistant. Dan, did you see that story?
I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Zoe Spencer, a streamer, and her and Nina, another female streamer, they pretty much were kind of SAing Saeed, who is Silky's assistant. Saeed, to give you like kind of a rundown, he wears glasses. He's kind of he might be on the spectrum. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but he seems kind of a bit like the traditional socially awkward kind of like nerdy guy. He kind of fits that thing, to give everybody a background. And so they kind of like forced themselves on him. Like Zoe was twerking on him one time. Another time, like Nina was holding him down and she was twerking on him. And then Saeed was like, stop. And he was smiling. So they kept doing it because they thought that, we all playing here. But Saeed really felt a way about it. And he cried after the fact. He said he was really traumatized by the experience. And he even thought of, thoughts of ending his own life in the midst of all of the, kind of post-traumatic thing. So in that, months later, Nina went to a party with Silky. And Your Rage approached her. Your Rage is another member of FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan has Silky, if you're wondering where's the connection there. And, Your Rage, he confronted Nina about it. And she said, at the end of the day, man, if you're a man crying about getting twerked on, are you really a man? Like, she kept playing into the downplaying the man's traumatic experience and his response to it. After that went viral, Nina's response, that's when Twitch took action 5 months after the fact, and they suspended both Nina and Zoe. Nina has since been unbanned, and so has Zoe, but I think Nina was rebanned by Twitch. And Zoe hasn't streamed since she first got banned. She put out this public statement. So now we're caught up. Any thoughts, Sam, before I read the statement?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay, all right, cool. I was just making sure. She said, I want to publicly address the situation that's been circling around. The incident took place in February, and after old clips resurfaced, I took full accountability during the stream this past May. Doesn't sound like you're taking much accountability right now. I'm not going to lie to you. In that stream, I publicly apologize to anyone that I may feel uncomfortable. I reflected on my actions and expressed gratitude to my community and even those outside of it for holding me accountable. This is a terrible first paragraph. I'm not going to lie. Zoe, you are a friend of the channel. I appreciate you for taking the time out for speaking with me. You're a very nice person interacting with me. I appreciate you. This is just fair criticism. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just criticism is criticism. It is what it is. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. This is a terrible first paragraph. You didn't take no accountability. You ain't apologize. This is terrible. You ain't say the man's name. Who is it? I apologize to anyone I made feel uncomfortable. It's only one person you made feel uncomfortable. His name is Saeed. You know his name. You say you apologize in May. Apologize again. The kid is still crying. The kid is he's still traumatized by it. And you're still showing little to no remorse. Twitch, Dan Clancy, ban her. How about that? Ban her for one more week. Maybe that will get the message across. She's still not getting it. This first paragraph shows me that you still don't get it. You still downplaying the severity of the issue. You even saying after old clips resurface and being like, man, that's old stuff, man. That's old stuff, bro. You dismissing it again. You don't realize this kid is crying about this situation on camera as of last week. When y'all got banned, the Joker was crying. He got banned. I mean, he was crying on camera again when Twitch unbanned y'all. Stop being dismissive of victims. It was somebody in my comment section tonight. I was talking about Charlamagne the God and his wife because he pulled up with his wife to the South Carolina preseason game. And on camera, I just said, oh, Charlamagne brought out his wife. He don't never show her. It must be a special event. And someone said, show her. Show she's a human being. Stop dehumanizing women, this and that. And when I saw that, I was like, you know, you could obviously go with the, oh, y'all doing too much. People complain about anything method. But, you know, what she said was valid. Everybody's perspectives and feelings are valid. And this is a woman here speaking about women's issues, a woman topic. You know, my words, choice of words and everything like that while describing a woman. So I had to say, hey, I'm not perfect. I take note of what you said. I apologize. I messed up. I shouldn't have described his wife as he showed off his wife as an object. I should have been like, oh, Charlamagne, he pulled up with this wife. He came with this wife. He brought his wife along with him, or, you know, whatever the case might be. I don't know the correct way to word it. I'll work on it. I'll get better. But I had to acknowledge that person's pain or, you know, feeling like disrespected or whatever the case. When someone is crying on the other side, Zoe, as the victim, you have to show more remorse in this of, I already apologized about that back in May. That's old news. And then you said the incident with the T. It was multiple clips on multiple streams, Zoe. Y'all chased the kid the next day and said, oh, yeah, yesterday I twerked on him and he ran away from it. Y'all chased him around the little jump part to hold him down and try to twerk on him again or whatever for the camera, for the sake of content. It's not entertaining. It wasn't funny the first time. It wasn't funny the second time. We all have bits that fall flat. It's cool. It's what happens as a content creator. You can't be doing that. See it fell flat. See that it falls along the lines of S-ing and still do what you like. That's crazy. That's crazy work. It's crazy work. Second paragraph. Let's see if this gets better. My apologies have always been sincere. You still haven't apologized this time. She ain't even apologized. She said, I want to, let's read the first paragraph again. I want to publicly address, that don't sound like an apology, the situation that's been circling around. You didn't specifically address which situation is circling around. You're being accused of SAing. That is serious. That is a criminal offense. And he wants to press charges. This is a serious thing. You aren't even addressing it. The incident took place. Incident with the T took place in February, and after old clips resurfaced, I took full accountability during the stream this past May. In that stream, I publicly apologized with a D. I apologized. Do you apologize now? And nowhere in here did you apologize. So you say you took accountability and you apologize in May. So you apologize once in May, and that's supposed to cover all your apologies for the rest of the time. It don't work like that. And then you say apologize with the D to refer to one apology. Second paragraph, it begins even worse because you say my apologies with an S, as if you have apologized multiple times. You've only apologized once. You just said it in the first graph. You can fool somebody who can't read. You can't fool somebody who can read. This for all the people, by the way, that say I can't read when I read and I stutter when I read the stories. Let's break down reading for real then, if we want to internalize and analyze people's reading ability, because I'm here right now. It's 2:30 in the morning, 1:46 in the morning. I'm wide awake. I'm here right now. What's up? What are we talking about? We are here. Since then, I've spent some real time reflecting, learning, and growing from my mistakes. What happened will never happen again, and I remain committed to becoming a better version of myself every day. Thank you to everyone who's reached out, checked in, or extended grace along the way. Why are we reaching out and extending grace to you? You ain't the victim.
Man, that's something.
It's crazy. After all of this, you still not showing remorse. You still don't get it. After all of that, the public scrutiny, getting canceled, getting banned, not being able to do your job, because that's your job. That's how you get paid. Twitch, social media. You're not able to do your full job to the full extent and get all the checks because you was doing great ideas at this time. You did the Soulja Boy stream in Atlanta. You had some other stuff cooking up in Atlanta. You had the Peasy stream in Atlanta. You did the thing with Lucci a couple weeks ago on the day he released his album. You've been doing some great content, Zoe. You turned the corner. Oh man, after the whole Soluminati situation, so you've been doing an amazing job. You deserve all the flowers you've been getting since the Soluminati situation. You bounced back so crazy. You had a crazy summer. BET Awards, Essence Festival, and then switching up the whole content of your the whole kind of thing of your content. And you've been making great stuff. You and the Shay Frost have made sensational pivots in your content. I salute y'all for that. This is unacceptable. This is, you might as well said nothing. You might as well just been quiet until you came back to stream. Just come back to stream a month later. Everybody gonna forget about it. They're gonna move on to the next thing. Kai Cenat will be back. People be talking about Kai Cenat. People forget about it. You just go back to stream. You might as well did that than do this. This just shows that you still aren't fully even sorry for what you did. I don't know if you've seen the clips, Dan. I reacted to it, everything like that on the channel about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
One of the jokers, they took him. Nina picked him up by the feet or something like that. Zoe picked him up by the arm, by the hands. They dragged him to a bedroom and threw him on the bed. And then Zoe jumped on him on the bed. And then she jumped on him on stream, on camera. While she did that, Nina went through his bag and said, "Ooh, what's in this bag? What's it?" They calling this content. That's going over the line. That kid was crying for months.
That's violating personal space.
Exactly. And here's the thing that everybody's saying. The reason why it's such a big deal. Because it is a big deal. What if the roles will reverse? As my camera goes 0 dark 30. What if the roles will reverse? If a man was, hold on, wait for it. if a man was on stream dry humping a girl streamer on stream, what would have happened? And everybody, all his buddies around him laughing. If a man went on stream with his man friend and they picked up a girl, one dude by the legs, one dude by the hands, they dragged her to a bedroom on stream, flung her onto the bed. One of them hopped on her in the bed and started dry humping her on stream. What would have happened?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be able to see the light of day on the internet. They be treating him like Young Philly right now, who's got some serious allegations off stream and things of that sort. That's a whole nother story. So it's like, for the fact that y'all got away with that and y'all were able to still do y'all careers, y'all better be grateful. Y'all better be humble, and y'all better understand the severity of what you did. For y'all to still dismiss it and not get it, I don't know if it's y'all just got the wrong people in y'all circle. Like she said at the end here, thank you to everybody who's reached out and supported me throughout this time. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe your friends are trying to support you so much through this that they aren't even teaching you what exactly you did wrong and why people are tripping over it on the internet. If your friends are going with, man, girl, you know how the internet be, you know how to da-da-da-da-da, as opposed to addressing these real life issues and real life effects. This kid was on stream crying, a grown man crying on stream multiple times, saying that he's dealt with mental health trips and issues throughout his adult life. And his mom was concerned for his mental health and his safety and his well-being after this entire situation played out in public and went viral online. And he himself said there was a point where he thought about taking his own life because of all the backlash from all of this. That is what you have on your hands here. You have to treat that delicately and like you give a dang. To put it quite frank, you have to act like you care about it. And this comes off as dismissive, like you don't care at all. And that's sad. Beyond the whole initial thing, the fact that you even came back with something as insincere as this, that's sad as well. And Zoe, like I said, you are a talented person. You are funny. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Everything else, you have the image for it. You are a star. This is unacceptable. And you have to learn. Everybody has growing pains. Everybody has bumps. You got away with something that could have really ruined your real life. You need to acknowledge that, the severity of it, and properly address what accountability and an apology looks like. Because this ain't it. All right, I'm moving on to the next thing. Dan, you want to say anything about it?
Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's a sincere apology at all. It doesn't seem like it.
There it is. All right. Next scene. Young boy's mom goes off on NLE. So to give you guys background, NLE Choppa dish NBA Young Boy on his latest music video, and he said, "Young boy, you have the influence on the kids. Dan is getting late, so whenever you need to leave, just let me know. Hey, I gotta go to sleep.
You're good, man. You're
okay,
good.
Cool. And he said you have the influence on all these kids, and you're making them think that it's cool to, you know, be with multiple women and, you know, do drugs and all of that. And you're the most influential voice among the kids," which is a message I agree with. The way he did it was kind of weird. Like he has a bald head like Tupac, and he was rapping like Tupac, but he was dancing like Michael Jackson after he gave the lines about Young Boy in the dish. People in Louisiana are not happy about it. They were all dissing him about it and stuff like that. So that's Louisiana. This is what Young Boy's mom herself had to say.
Today I'm going to talk about being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knees smoking a crack pipe, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and put a crack pipe in his mouth on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same pussy ass nigga on his knees sucking your pipe. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a penis without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say on Instagram.
This is a censor version?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Colorado, how bad Colorado lose today? They lost by about 100 to 14, right? They had Shador show up. They played that up. Shador back. And coach was talking about suit up, you playing tonight. He was not joking at all because them jokers lost 52 to 17. Goodness gracious.
Oh, wow.
We coming. All right. I'm joking. Let me count now. Shout out Shador, man. Perfect timing.
Yeah, he's quarterback too for the Browns this year.
Yeah. He ain't playing yet, but so here's a video, by the way. This is NLE. This is the young boy thing she talking about. And he started dancing. So it was something he did, but it was just like it was just a weird like why did you do that? Like why did you start dancing after you you dissed him? Like I didn't understand it.
There was a video of Young Boy and Trayvon Diggs getting a picture with, they took a picture with one another at a concert.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that or not.
No, I didn't. But shout out Trayvon Diggs. I saw he Young Boy donated like 50,000 to the Dallas community before he performed. I saw that.
I've heard about that, I think.
Yeah, shouts out to Young Boy for sure. But I mean, I agree with what NLE said. It was just like the delivery of it was whack. Like I felt like he could have delivered the message. It was right message, wrong delivery. That's how I feel about it. Because Young Boy is the most influential like rapper for young kids. And it's like when you're rapping about violence, drugs, Jezebels, all that stuff, like sleeping around, all that stuff. Like it's a bad influence for kids to look up to. Yeah. At the same time, like, should I do it in a video where you're smoking a crack pot and I'm kind of like mocking your drug habit and then I get up and then do a dance break? Like, that's probably not the most effective way to get across your message. So yeah. Next, Funny Marco. He said he DM'd Drake after he commented on their interview with Bobby Altoff. But Drake left him on red and he gave Bobby Altoff an interview instead. This is an issue for sure. I wish Zero was on because he hates Drake.
What? Zero? Come on.
Zero hates Drake. Like he hates Drake. But all right, I'm gonna play it. I put it at 1.5. Let's see.
You got good instincts. Yeah, I was like, I'm all right. That's good instincts.
So what happened with you and Bobby Altoff? How y'all get close?
After we did the interview, it went.
I'm putting
on
up,
and the thing about the interview, I never talked about this.
What went up?
The interview went up, and then I remember Drake. He commented on it, and when Drake commented on it, I said, "I'm gonna DM Drake and ask him to come on my show." And I DM Drake. He seen it and left me on red. And then,
dang. For those of y'all who don't know, Bobby Altoff, she got the Drake interview from Funny Marco. Funny Marco did an interview with Bobby Altoff, or Bobby Altoff did an interview with Funny Marco. Drake saw it, and then he followed her after that, and then she DM'd him and asked him for an interview, and then she got the interview. So the man that Drake the reason why he even knew who Bobby Altoff was, Funny Marco, got left on red. That's crazy. That's some culture vulture. They not like us type level stuff. I ain't gonna lie. That's just another example of they not like. All right. Shout out to the Dodgers. Congratulations. I played the song tonight again after they won.
And Bobby called me. He was like, "Oh my God, I got a spot from Drake."
No.
And I was like, oh shit. I was like, should I do it? I'm like, yeah. Fuck.
That would be your
Right.
Nah, I wouldn't say supposed to, but you know what I'm saying? Because everybody, he can go anywhere
That's
he
true.
want.
Yeah.
But overall, just with that, when she did it and her success turned up, it was like, oh, like, damn, like, that was really a great thing. And overall, just me learning not to, I always been a person that look up to my brothers and everybody, look up to people that had more than me. So I never, it's hard for me to hate because I grew up with, if you had it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I used to borrow people clothes, borrow money. So I never really had shit for real. So just seeing her success.
That's crazy. Funny Marco spoke on this perfectly. Drake might double back now. I wouldn't want to double back with him. Like, why would it? I look at Drake like, you did me wrong. Like, how you going? I asked you for an interview and you do an interview with a person that you even heard about through me. Why would I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Why would I want you to come back? Hey, bro, you know what? Let's do the interview now. No, bro, forget you. To be honest, you left me on red and gave the interview to somebody else who you only heard about through me. No, I'm not doing that. He said he's not a part of the culture. I see no wrong. Notice how nobody ever has a story about wanting to sit down with Kendrick for an interview. Stop it. This is going to feel the wrong narrative. Go to Kendrick. Good. He isn't funny. Dang, ratings dropping. Let's make it about Drake. LMAO. Drake fans be so defensive. LMAO. He probably will never get one. Shaking my head. Dudes never learn to shut up and wait their turn. Why would I wait? Man, Drake is a person, bro. He's a human being, bro. He pees and uses the restroom just like us. Y'all talking about, y'all never going to get one from Drake now. Man, Funny Marco is plenty successful without Drake, bro.
Drake had some good songs back in his day.
Yeah, they said, you slow. Drake was never going to do it. There's a reason he left him on red. Facts. So you just want me to be patient while he ignoring me and he giving interviews to people, you know what I'm saying, that I introduce you to. Nah, stop that. I was born at night, not last night. Kim, stop. Let's see what this is about. Oh, I don't know if this is real, but if this is real, this is crazy. Kim Kardashian said on the Kardashians, she believes that the moon landing was fake. They're going to say I'm crazy no matter what, but like, go on TikTok, see for yourself. There's no gravity on the moon. Why is that flag blowing? The shoes they have in that museum that they wore on the moon is a different print from the photos. Why are there no stars? Now, of course, this is a long-lasting like conspiracy theory that they didn't go to the moon and they were in a little movie studio when Lance Armstrong filmed this and they put it on TV in the 60s and 68. With that being said, Kim Kardashian did say this. Go to TikTok, quote, see for yourself. Kim, no, what are you doing, baby? Ain't you trying to become a lawyer? Come on, man. TikTok didn't make people dumb. TikTok just showed us how real dumb people are. There it is. Soon it'll be go to ChatGPT. Same but different. Facts. It's already like that. Look at ChatGPT. No, it's right because I put it in ChatGPT. What's the healthiest way to do this? Da, 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 da. All right, kids from the sub video, they spoke out. So the sub video, that was my most popular video of the week. It was this lady. Did you see that or did you hear about it at all? It was a sub on TikTok. She got fired because she was making TikToks while she was working at the school. And one of the TikToks, she was like, dang, girl, you gonna get me in trouble, after a young girl was looking at it. And they was like, bro, what do you mean by that? And she was like, bro, I ain't mean nothing that was creepy, bro. Like, y'all minds is in the gutter. I was just saying, dang, shorty, like, the kid was looking at me. A lot of kids, they recognize me because I'm famous on TikTok. And I was like, all right, bro. She was like, y'all got my job fired and stuff like that. I was like, why was you filming kids? She was like, I didn't know you ain't supposed to film kids. I said, bro, how do you not know that? You ain't supposed to film no kids, bro. Like, Everybody know you're not supposed to film no kids under the age of 18, just like and use it for content. Like that's crazy. So anyway, the kids in the video apparently spoke. Here we go. 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
Everybody has seen this video everywhere, and if you haven't, just go watch it. So there was a substitute teacher at our school that made a really weird comment to one of my friends. The comments on that video are talking about how it's her fault because she was staring.
Victim blaming a child is crazy. And the fact that the child is intelligent enough to see that before adults can, that's very telling on a lot of you adults.
Posting this on my account because I have a bigger following and she wants to talk about it. So here's my friend Kamira.
Oh, wow. So they had to care. Wow, bruh. Nah, kids being
kids.
How are the kids more mature and like got a better perspective than the actual adult, bruh? How the kids got more? See, that's why you got fired. The students got more sense than the teacher. That's why he got fired. To be honest, how the students got more sense than the dang teacher? That don't even make no sense.
Here's my friend Kamira.
So, I'm Kamira. I keep getting bullied for no reason. It was a comment that she posted on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And my mom actually, my mom knows about this. Like, everybody be like, I'm grown for looking at a grown woman. But if somebody was recording you from, like, right here and looking at you, you're going to look at them, apparently. Like
Nah, bro.
Like
Nah. You deserve to get fired, bro. Why are you filming the students from your hip? You crazy. Come on. Nah, well, don't call people crazy. Be careful with your words, Rashad. But that's insane.
Them apparently, like it's like common sense to look. The second thing is, I am not grown. There was a lot of comments made that I'm grown. The second thing is, I am not the reason she got fired. She was the reason she got herself fired. You gotta know that the whole school saw it. Every coach, every teacher, everybody saw the video. She posted on every platform that she has, so it's not even I told. Third, our volleyball team went to state, and I'm on a cheer team. Walking around the school when they had like a mini parade. So it's a lot of cameras in your face because everybody's recording you. If she had her camera like this, okay, I'll smile. But she had her camera like she wanted to talk about somebody. So I'm getting bullied by so many grown people that they don't have nothing to do with it. Like, I was looking like, look, and then look, they're still talking. Look at this. Do you not see this? You know I'm supposed to record students.
Leave children alone, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all just as bad as the teacher. Get some help and leave children alone.
You're seeing her apologies. Some teachers record students.
Ask for consent.
Yeah, it's common sense. She didn't ask for consent. She walked around the whole school recording kids.
Then let me tell you a story about high school, bro. So in high school, at lunch, we get these chocolate milks, right? And we would try to go around, drink the chocolate milks, right? Or have a mouthful of chocolate milk. Our job, we just try to make each other laugh with the chocolate milk. Our goal was to get someone to try to like laugh to where they get chocolate milk coming out their nose. That's what we was doing at 15. Your brain ain't nowhere fully developed to be judged as a kid in high school. That's how stupid we was in high school. We was at lunch, putting chocolate milk full in our mouths, going around trying to make each other laugh. And we really trying to make someone laugh so hard that the chocolate milk is blown in between their nose. That's how stupid we was in high school. Man, for y'all adults to be coming at these kids in these comments on social media is ridiculous.
Man, when I laughed over Sean, I'd get stuff in my nose.
It's crazy, man.
I'm joking.
You say what happened with your nose?
I said when I do laugh, I get stuff inside my nose and it comes out wrong. That's stupid, dude.
That's what we used to do in high school. In school, we used to drink the chocolate milk from the carton and try to make each other laugh and try to make someone laugh so hard that the chocolate milk came.
It's the simple fact that y'all blaming me for what happened and I didn't even do anything.
We're not even trying to like be mean towards the sub, because sub may have not meant it in a weird way, but it was just like taken like weirdly. Actually calling her the thing she called her was getting kind of wild. She made an apology video and her apology video was good. If you're gonna make an apology video about a video that you messed up about, why aren't you taking it down? And I think the reason that she is not taking it down is because she is so worried about the likes.
Yeah. But she said that every student was around her and we knew her. Nobody knew her. I know her because I have a job.
Hey, yo, that's funny. That's funny.
I'm not gonna say where I work at in here. I have a job and she be at my job. I said I was staring at her like I wanted her.
Oh wow. And she told her boyfriend. Oh man, she getting ether right now. That's crazy.
Never heard about her. She has a lot of followers.
And literally, she stopped harassing me on the internet for something I did not even do. I did not get her fired. I did not look at her in a sexual way, whatever y'all say. I didn't do anything. The only thing I was doing is being a child.
Peace out, guys. Justice for Kamara. Stop bullying Kamara. hashtag stop bullying Kamara.
Yeah, please.
That's ridiculous. As grown as you is, and you got these kids defending themselves. Crazy. The girl that her friend
dies.
Yeah, this is crazy. But this reminds me of damn
shorty.
the video of
Man,
what was it? It was a video of what was the video? I'm trying to think. Of the kids dancing and singing to Not Like Us at the little kid's birthday party. That's what this reminds me of. Like you literally got dissed by the kid. It was just crazy. And the kid like beat you in the argument. Is crazy. All right, so here we go. So the teacher got a Twitter. She made a Twitter. She said, I did not know about this child being bullied due to the video that was made. I did not know about the adults blaming her for my actions. ... I have spoken with her mother, who's forgiven me and even sent money to me to help me out. Leave this child alone. So there it is right there from her. And then let me see. The next thing. Oh, that page that got deleted. I think this was her asking for money. I think she was asking for money. Yeah, she was asking for money. Oh no, it's still up here. She's asking for money as Dan enters back in. Dan, you good? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Can you hear me?
I didn't know what happened there. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, so it just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang! Yeah. I thought your phone died or something. I was like, dang, damn phone must have died. All right, well, I want to show you the thing that happened. Her response, because it cut off in the middle of her response. She said, "I didn't know this child was being bullied due to the video that was made. I did not know adults were blaming her for my actions. I've spoken with her mother, who's forgiven me, and even sent money to help me out. Leave this child alone." So that was the substitute's response to the child's video. Crazy. At least she said, "Leave the child alone." as my camera froze up again. Nice pose to freeze up on.
Yeah, it's a nice pose.
So she went on Twitter on her account, and then she was asking for money. She said, they locked the funds for my GoFundMe account. I am homeless, all caps. I'm trying to work 2 effing jobs, and nobody that I helped for all these years is trying to help me. I turned the tips on this page. If anyone can Venmo me money for food and gas, is highly appreciated, man. And then Slim, a kid I grew up with, kid I went to summer camp with in high school with, he said, "Why won't you just shut that up?" Bruh, why? Like, you went viral for being for acting a weird way as a substitute at a school, getting fired, speaking about it on TikTok. The same reason why he got, you know what I'm saying? Why you got what you call fired. And now you made a Twitter and you begging for money on Twitter. Jesus bless it. That's it. All right. Next, Sunny Digital. He's speaking about falling off. Shout out Sunny Digital.
What really be pissing me off when somebody try to downplay your success. like I hate this one. Like they be like, "Yo, Sonny, when was the last time that you ever had a hit?" And then I flip around and ask them the same question: "When was the last time that you had a hit?" Then they get to thinking about it like, I've never had a hit. So then it becomes, how could you make fun of somebody that's had something that you never had before? Imagine trying to clown somebody for having hits when you have no hits. Now, this is a better one. Imagine you making fun of somebody who doesn't have to clock in, but you gotta get up and go to work. Just think about it. Think about it. You're trying to make fun of something that you want to have.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, that hurt my feelings. Shout out to Sunny Digital, bro. Sunny Digital, some of his songs, just so y'all know, they include. He did a Future song that was really popular. I think it was Racks. I see, but you got Rats on Rats on Racks. He did that. He did also. He did the most popular one is. And you know this song, Dan, probably. I'll see if you know this song. You ready?
Go ahead.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the club, she Tuesday. Club going up. You know that song?
Yeah.
That's Sunny Digital.
It was on the 2K video game.
Yeah. So that's Sunny Digital right there. That's his hit. And then he also made the song Red Ops from 21 Savage. I'm on that slaughter gang. Gang. So he also made that song as well. So those are just some of Sunny Digital's hits. Shout out Sunny Digital. He's a legend. And like you said, he talking about falling off. You never had a hit. You're working to get a hit. Next. Oh, anything you want to say about that commentary, Dan?
I just love that song, though. The first
one. Shout out to Sunny, man. Shout out to McConan. All right, next. The Jay Morrison allegations are back. Dun dun dun. Him and that woman stole millions and my money and lied for years and got the nerve to come back with some BS post that doesn't include a sorry and a refund. Forget Jay and Ernestine Morrison. They deserve to burn in HE double hockey sticks. Look at these who are liking, posts, and commenting after this dude and this woman stole thousands of dollars from black people and act like nothing happened. No refunds, no peace. That's a great hashtag. No refunds, no peace. Hashtag story time, inspired by tonight's B-Day dinner pic. As most of you know, about 18 months ago, I suddenly took myself off social media without notice. The sudden move was just as surprising for me as it was to you. After a decade of opening myself up to the world, engaging millions of people and important to friends, supporters, and oftentimes strangers, I realized that I've been around the country preaching community repair and legacy, but was skipping some very important steps. Home wasn't right. My wife, Ernestine, and I were smiling beautifully in pictures, but we're literally in a household divided, and a household divided cannot stand. For those of you who don't know, 18 months ago was about the time that Jay Morrison was facing like scammer allegations online. He's a financial coach and everything like that. And people started like, I believe I've interviewed Jay Morrison before. Shout out to Jay Morrison, I guess, friend of the channel, I guess. And, he gives good financial advice and stuff like that. However, people were claiming him, accusing him of scamming them. They said, you took my thousands of dollars for these courses that never happened. And these things, you said I was going to make this money and I haven't made this money. Like, what happened to this stuff? And then he just left social media. So him saying this all seems like kind of like a bunch of baloney. But we'll read the rest. I was pouring into other families, but mine was crumbling. In my spirit, I knew that quote unquote was quote unquote hustling backwards, and I was fake. We were happy in real life, and as I will often post, anybody can make it look real good on social media, but you never know what's going on behind closed doors. During this journey, I've learned to be still present and do the work even when no one is looking. Not to be like, not for peers, not for clout, but because what kind of man would I be if I didn't? Honestly, Queen and I wouldn't have much work to do. But as during this journey, I've definitely learned to still be Oh, wait, hold on. These smiles are real. LOL. We're trusting our God Yahweh, who's a waymaker, a miracle worker. Putting God in this is crazy. You left social media because you were being accused of being a scammer. You came back to social media after an 18-month break, after being outed and accused and exposed as a scammer, and you put God's name on it multiple times. If the accusations are true, which, you know, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. But if these accusations are true, you're going to have to deal with that. You put God's name on this when you're accused of being something and you're not even mentioning that in your return to social media. Once again, me breaking down reading for the people who say I can't read. I'll just moral of the story. Let me leave you with the super Bible verse my big bro shared with me a couple days ago. Hebrews 5:8. Even though Jesus was God's son, he learned obedience from the things he suffered. If you're a son and daughter of God, don't trip out about what you're going through. Just draw closer to him. His word does not return him void. I'm going to stop here tonight because there's so much more of the last 18 months journey that I'm going to share with you. It's been amazing. Over the coming days, love you all for the well wishes. I appreciate all of the support. Faith, less family, balance, in that order. Happy birthday, King, and glory to the journey. This is nasty work. Nasty work. Because it went viral when you were exposed for scamming. That's what happened. And you happened to leave. You happened to leave social media around the same time that you got exposed, allegedly, for scamming folks. More specifically, Black people. You catered to Black people. Black people supported you. Black people brought your product. Black people supported your business, everything like that. And you were apparently taking advantage and scamming poor Black people. I wouldn't say poor Black people because these Black people obviously had the money to pay for your courses and stuff. But why would you do that to your own community that you said you love so much? You built your whole platform and career off of uplifting Black community and having financial freedom in the Black community and stuff like that. Only to still hustle them and have some of the backwards ways that you say you've been delivered from. Jay Morrison, if this is right. Once again, friend of the channel, I've interviewed you before. I know you've dealt with my father before. So I don't know what that's like. I don't know where my dad's. I ain't spoke to my dad. I just did this as me speaking up here. My dad probably reach out to me. Son, he hating this and that. Don't listen to that man. He lying. Okay. But this is me going off of what I see firsthand. And that's how I feel about it. So yeah, that's messed up on the side of the Black people that you allegedly took advantage of. And that's messed up in you citing God in your return when you have allegedly done such things that you didn't address. Next, man. Toto fired an editor because he made a poster for a Halloween stream and he spelled New York wrong. This said Halloween in New York and Newark. He said Newark. He said, dang, I'll fire him. Newark.
It's New York, not New Work.
All right, next. So this is Toto, the Halloween stream.
Open up. No.
don't slip, bro. I never slip, bro. I don't slip, bro. Never slip, bro. Let's slip, bro.
I'm fucking out, bro. Oh my God!
The best, bro. I never slip, bro. I never slip, bro. I never slip, bro. Oh my gosh. You're the best, bro.
Wow. What'd you say, Dan?
I said, wow.
That's a feel good moment, man.
Mm.
They said, why they really take his mask off like that? Nah, the fans didn't. Someone else took it off. I think it was someone that fit as him. But I like that. That was my favorite moment of the show so far. That was lighthearted, nice.
Yeah.
Moody. Yeah.
Hi, Moon. Over here. You want one? And this jacket. Remember, I said I'm coming to get swag. The lady over there.
India Love is a troll, bro. The VC the next clip.
Who do you think deserves more love right now?
Who do I think deserves more love?
Yeah.
Like more love in life in general?
Brand or artist?
Deserves more love. DDG.
Moodier in full effect, man. Moodier in full effect. Next clip, let's see.
Blackjack. We're just gonna. No, we're not. We're putting our stuff down. You know how many bags we have? No. We're going to the room first.
Hi, chat. I am going to go and do my own thing because I'm a grown-ass woman. And if I want to gamble, I'm going to gamble. So that's what I'm going to do. And, yeah, y'all stuck with Andy and Hammy. I'm going to gamble, and I'll have security, so I'll be fine. But, yeah, I'm about to go do my own thing because I'm a grown-ass woman. Bye, chat.
I'm gonna charge somebody. I like women's business. Dub hot ones.
Like no questions asked, no nothing. Influencer wise. Yeah, influencer wise.
It said who would he want to fight or smack?
Damn, because I feel like I squashed every beef, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, tell me.
McQueen. They're saying McQueen.
McQueen, no. I don't take McQueen is like it's like I don't think about him.
They said Alfredo.
What about Pretty Boy Fredo?
Fredo be speaking so disrespectfully about people as my photo freezes once again. But he be speaking so disrespectfully about people, even in the midst of y'all beefing and people saying y'all should get y'all beef right and stuff like that. He's still like, oh, I don't think about him. He ain't even know. That's the reason why y'all beefing. You can't be talking about people like that, bro.
Oh yeah, I slap shit. It's only because of what he said about
Fredo.
What about
Fredo.
Pretty Boy Fredo, yeah, I slap shit. It's only because of what he said about he nigga went to Pontiac and dissed my brother. Not me.
Yeah.
My brother.
Yeah.
That's some cold-hearted shit.
Wait, he flew to Pontiac?
He shot a whole music video.
To diss his
whole music video.
Oh yeah.
But the internet is
I didn't know that dog gotta feel something.
All right, this is called The Last Dab.
Wait, we got a question though for
this
dog?
made me want wings.
Those look delicious.
What'd you say?
I said those look delicious.
Yeah. I want some wings tomorrow now. Go to Walmart and make it do what it do. Jonah now.
What's your ethnicity?
Cute and cuddly.
What?
Italy.
Cute and cuddly.
Man, what is your goddamn ethnicity, man?
Black and white.
Oh, you're black and white? Explains a lot.
What are you? What are you?
Black and Mexican. I said, what's your ethnicity? You talking about cute and cuddly? What bucket?
I love this song. I just love this song. You like it?
Who did you grow up with? Like black or white?
Black?
Ain't no damn way.
Black and white.
What city you from?
North Carolina.
What part of North
I
Carolina?
got it tough, okay?
But what part?
Oh, the Western.
The Western. Is it predominantly white or black?
White.
Of course.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yana is hilarious, dude. She is a rising star. I feel like out of all of this, like this year. Shout out Yana J.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Can I give you a hug? Thank you so much for my early birthday. I just love it.
PS5. New graphics.
I'll just use it. And now that, guys, you heard it here first. I'm not streaming on my PS4 anymore because DDG just bought me a PS freaking 5.
WDDG.
I feel more than grateful. I feel so blessed right now. Thank you.
Of course. No worries. This is the perks of
The what?
This is the perks of being my little sister.
Yeah, but no, I am being for really.
Of course. I got you. No
Everyone
one deserves
say
to play on
W.
no one deserves to play on a PS4.
Thanks so much.
I still got my PS4. I barely play it too. I haven't played a game in over a year. I haven't played it in over a year, man. So that's why I'm not getting a PS5. I shouldn't even. It's not even a smart financial decision for me at this point because I know I won't use it.
Those PS5s are expensive, man.
It's crazy because PS5 been out for 2-3 years now, and they still like $500. 2-3 years.
I don't have that pack.
That's what I'm saying. The price should be going down by now. Is Dan probably come back in a second? I guess StreamYard just is cooked at this point. 3 hours in, we're gonna see if Dan comes back in and stuff like that. We're spending the extra hour of the time change to fall back on streaming instead of sleep. I'll get to sleep eventually.
Know which ones I like specifically? Hold up, give me a light skin. Yeah, I would have a field day in light skins. I'm ready. Okay? Yeah. Not the evil ones though. Like, come here. I'm ready. What?
Don't do that shit no more.
Bruh, Dan, it's saying you need to connect your mic and cam before I can add you back to the stream. Okay, there you go. You back. You're back. Hold on. Dan, it dropped again?
What's that? Yeah, I'm on my phone.
I think it's because it's 3 hours in. So it's like the later it gets, the more like laggy and tripped up that StreamYard gets. That's why my camera keeps glitching and stuff. But yeah. I'm just watching. This is Yana.
Don't do that shit no more.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that shit.
DDG.
What did that
Was I not supposed to say? Hold up. No. I didn't mean to say it. You know which ones I like specifically?
Yo, she is a fool, bro. Let me see. Okay. I think that was okay. Next one. Shout out to Yana though. I'm a fan of Yana's now. She funny people. All right, this one name popped up. So we're gonna go to the next one. As my screen freezes up again. Again.
What?
Oh dang. So now DDG real sister came up to the stream.
What?
What is this? I see you talking about me online, you replacing me. What is this? First it was Samaya, you kept calling her your little sister.
I never called Samaya my little. When have I called? I never called.
You kept trying to do the things that you would do with me, and you didn't. And now you're doing it with her.
I never asked.
How do you think that makes me feel? I'm seeing the clips. Why don't you want to hang out with me? You don't ever call me, but you calling everybody else.
Cause you always with Aries.
It doesn't matter who I'm with, but if you call me, I would have been here.
Give me your phone.
No.
See?
You don't even. No,
Give me a phone. See? I'm just saying, why don't you just beat? You think you're grown, TT? That's your problem. So you coming here to press me?
You know what? You clearly don't want me as your little sister, so I'm not gonna be your little sister. I'm not doing that because that's weird. That's really weird.
W acting skills.
Because I don't do that to you. I don't go around saying, oh, you're controlling and this and this and this and this and this. I don't go replacing you.
She look just like her mama now.
Well, maybe she should.
Hey, W actors, man. WTT, man. All right, Valkyrie. Let's see what this is about. These are clips, by the way, that I had like from like last week that I was never able to get to on stream.
I cannot believe that Nina is unbanned. Toast tweeted.
Hold on. Let me wait for my camera to come back on. Uh-oh. It's looking cooked right now. Oh, there it is. There I am. Yeah. See, and you're like, you're in too. All right. Dan, so see, this is what we were just talking about, the Nina and Zoe situation. Now you're all caught up. You know what's going on. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, cool. Here's
Mm-hmm.
Valkyrie's
I can hear you.
response to the whole situation.
Tweet. I cannot believe that Nina is unbanned. Toast tweeted a video of Nina pretty much at the streamer games sexually assaulting him and massaging his ass at a massage table. And he said that he was uncomfortable the whole time. And he didn't even know her. It just... Yeah, Toast.
Wow. So
Thank you, Liz, for the prime.
So they were doing this to more than one man? Oh, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Thank you. No excuses for that. I just don't think she should have been unbanned. I think it's crazy that she was unbanned a day later after the Saeed situation.
That's crazy. It's not looking good for them. Yeah. Next, Valkyrie.
I did love Rage's caretaker streams. They were so funny.
That was a great series.
They were so funny.
That was a great.
Yeah, it was funny. Caretaker. He did this for like a week, right? Yeah, Camp Peak would count as well. So. But these streams were so funny to me.
They were.
I really enjoyed watching them.
W Rage, friend of the channel.
I like them a lot. Okay.
All right. Next, what is this? I don't know what this is. These are all clips, like I said, like I had from like last week.
Let's be for reals.
Okay. Best content organization.
Like it's obviously FaZe. Obviously.
I voted for AMP.
To me, 100 Thieves is more focused on apparel and esports. I do think FaZe has been doing an incredible job of content streams. And I just don't know how anyone thinks otherwise. Like, let's be for real.
So she didn't mention AMP. She just... Oh, wow. That's funny. Let me see this.
I'm talking about this whole thing just made me realize, bro, that I gotta do better. I gotta do better as a person. I got people.
I ain't gonna lie. This is way better than Zoe's apology off bat. I like this apology. How you feel, Dan? You like this apology better than the Zoe one?
I can feel it.
For me, I got people looking up to me, and I gotta do better, bro. And if things happen, You know, instead of just wondering if it's really wrong or not, I'm just gonna go up there and say, yo, bro, that was my fault. And I'm very sorry.
Wrong or not? No, that's not it. Never mind. You messed up again. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. You messed it up again. Whether or not I feel like it was bad or not. No, you apologize, period. All right, J Cinco. Hold on. I gotta reshare the audio. Audio is gone. Reshare the audio. Okay, give it a second. Give it a second, y'all. Give it a second. Give it a second. We got Dan in the building. He's working overtime. First stream. 3-hour stream, man. First stream, man. It's tough.
Man, you got watch out.
Hold on. Let's see.
Man, you got watch out.
Oh, that was a clip that was lagging. I thought it was me.
I'm Aladdin, bro. I'm Aladdin.
In my lens.
You don't know what this is?
Now, what that is? Clock that T. Wait, no. You can't be clocking T, bro. Nigga, you falling. All right.
Hey, wait, are you streaming right now?
It just overstimulated me. I was like,
I appreciate that. How you doing, Mom?
thank you so much. She loves you too. Oh my god. Yeah, I just get overstimulated.
Oh, Lala, his girlfriend left him.
She's screaming. She's like, get her. She's literally screaming.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I love people, but I get so overstimulated, and that is why I just moved away so he could take less photos. I hope you understand.
I couldn't do nothing, bro. It just came out of nowhere.
We gotta move, bro.
Come
I
on.
can't. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna have to split up.
We gotta split up.
Because I can't do that all night.
I got too much aura again. She want to split
no,
up.
like it's like I'll be nice to people, but I feel like just stopping and letting everyone come to you.
Hey man, that's what come with having emotion, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you with emotion, man. Looking at.
Yeah, man. Emotion, man. All right. So now, in turn, Lala said this experience she had with a fan before. Hold on. I got to reshare for the audio. Let me reshare for the audio. He said that's what happened with you when you with emotion, man. All right.
Belly button lint. Why they say belly button lint?
If it's that one girl, what's her username? Yep.
Oh, it's a girl? Oh, that's crazy.
Bro, that woman has been obsessed with my belly button for years. I don't know why. Like, she comments on everything that, I don't know.
Look at his face.
I genuinely don't know. It's so strange. Like, for years.
Bro, it's funny because look at the beginning. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the clip after it. But look at his face now versus the beginning of the clip. Now I'll just skip back.
Miss Belly Button Lint.
Like he's smiling. He like, what is
Why
this?
they say belly button lint?
And then his demeanor whole changed.
Like for years.
Wait, what? For years?
Yes.
Before Twitch?
Yes, before Twitch.
What she was doing?
Like she just always comments on all of my social media posts about my belly button. I don't know. She just has an obsession with my belly button. She says random shit.
That's weird, bro. That's weird. Next, Miss Cartier speaking about meeting DDG.
Bro, let me just like explain this. This is why it's just like I grew up watching him. So when we see him, y'all, usually I do the fan shit, but I didn't ask. I didn't even speak to him. I didn't say hey or nothing. Like, somebody was like, go say hey to him. Like, because I was telling her, like, I'm a fan of him and shit, but we didn't know he was going to be at the house. She's like, go say hey to him. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go in his room. Like, that's like somebody fucking privacy. Like, that's their privacy to him. Like, he came downstairs and he started, like, clip farming with me in it. I was just like, so, yeah. Bro,
Hey, WDDG, man. He probably saw. I wonder if he saw this and react. He probably saw and reacted to this, man. But yeah, DDG really a legend, man. It's crazy because he's not even 30 yet. Like he's already a legacy act, and he's not even 30.
Fuck out this shit because the start of this year, this nigga wasn't doing shit and he just started going crazy. Gotta give it to him. Started shitting on niggas. OD. I gotta keep it a buck. Thing after thing, stay mad consistent. Niggas be hating on DDG, but Daryl get it done.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a fact. I agree. All right, next. What is this? The Shade says he did.
I would say, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I can't put myself. I haven't done enough work. I would say DDG, bro, because for this nigga to do like crazy 70,000 subs and do all this other shit, like go crazy and shit, like, bro, that nigga deserves that shit. At least that. You know what I'm saying? Best breakout. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so that's what the Shade said. Let's see what this next clip is.
I just don't have the time.
Yes, you do.
You know?
He said, yes, you do.
I bet
Plain
you
and simple.
That's why they say you getting some girl. That's why they say you getting a girl. Because I bet you getting some pussy. You said you ain't posted a flyer since February. I bet you got some ass since February. So you have the time. You're just not doing it. That's why they saying just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not what you're saying is not some shit that take 3 weeks. It's not some shit that take an hour for real. Everything you're saying right now is some shit that you can be done in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe a few hours at the most. But it definitely doesn't take 6 weeks. You just procrastinating, bro. You just gotta be honest with yourself. I do it all the time.
Oh, why he don't do certain streams? Okay. All right. Next, DDG talking about making money. Let's see what he said.
You only think $10,000 is a lot of money because you never had it. You only think
yeah, you ain't speaking to me.
$50,000 is a lot of money because you never had it.
Nah, you ain't talking to me.
Now you only think $100,000 is a lot of money because you never had it. Then you go.
Okay, you might be talking to me.
You think $500,000 is a lot of money until you have it, and then when you get $1 million, you're gonna think $10 million is a lot of money until you have it.
Then when you make 10 million, you're gonna think 50 million is a lot of money until you have it. Then when you have 50 million, you're gonna think 100 million is a lot of money until you have it. Then you're gonna think 250 million is a lot of money until you have it. Then you're gonna think 500 million is a lot of money until you have it. Then you're gonna think $1 billion is a lot of money until you have it.
Basically, what I'm saying is, when you cross that finish line, you realize you can make it, and you know you can do it. Whatever you do once, you can always do twice.
Whatever you do twice, you can always do 4 times. Whatever you do 4 times, you can always do 8 times. Whatever you do 8 times, you can always do 16 times. Whatever you do 16 times, you can always do 32 times. Whatever you do 32 times, you can always do 64 times. Whatever you do 64 times, you can always do 128 times, nigga. Good math, nigga. Fast math, quick math, valedictorian math. You get what I'm saying, though?
So if you make 10,000, nigga, make 20, nigga, you did it already. It ain't that hard, brother. That's all it is. It's just money. Money ain't nothing but freedom and nice shit. Greed is not good. It's not greed, nigga. It's making money. Making money and creating financial freedom for yourself is not greed. That shit is called working. It's called being an adult. As an adult, we can't be broke. We can afford to be broke as kids, but as an adult, being broke has a negative effect on our livelihood. Don't ever make nobody make you feel bad for making no fucking money. You got to make money. That's just what it is, nigga. You don't want to be homeless, do you? You don't want to live in your mom's house for the rest of your life, right? You want to have your own motion going on.
That's interesting. Interesting take there. Because there is such thing as greed. So I thought he was going to make a good, you know what I'm saying, a good case for me to not believe in greed. And I wasn't very convinced. Because what he's saying is like, it's the difference between survival and greed. And I definitely think like there's lines are blurred there. Financial freedom and greed. Like you got $20 million, you talking about I ain't got $100 million. That's greed. What you need $100 million for?
I've been cheated too.
You've been cheating on me.
I've never been
To put
cheating
it,
on
to
you,
put
though.
it, to put
I
it
was
like
never
that.
cheating on you though.
Whoa.
I'm from here.
You from here, Broward? Okay, a little Broward shit, a little Broward shit. Okay,
That's a
okay.
nice apartment.
You told me you work at Bonefield. You like working there? What type of? Where y'all stay at? Y'all stay in Lauderdale? Yeah. Okay. You, I ain't even. You know this is my house. Penthouse, motherfucker. Yeah. So, Dory, you from? You said Lauderdale. Okay, so that make a lot of sense. And he been cheating on you, Lauderdale.
Cheating on me, which is really
All right.
I think we need to get more into honestly the cheating on me part. Because I think
Yeah. Get into it. Don't lean on that pillow. You good right here? Let me make sure your back's straight.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work from Ben, man. Ben is a silly dude. And now to the Willow part. He brought on Willow on stream. Let's see.
How you feel like you should be treated?
No, not at all.
So your man is not treating you how you feel like you should be treated.
No, not at all.
What you feel like is the actual issue with him?
Maybe he's jealous. I don't know.
Jealous of who?
Me.
So is he okay with you having coworkers?
He said he is, but he acts like he isn't.
Damn. So your coworker, do you fraternize with your coworkers, or is it strictly business?
What?
Do you fraternize, like hang out, like geeky on the
No, I
phone,
go home.
text? So you go to work, you handle your business, and you go home.
Yes.
Ain't none of that flirting shit.
Not at all.
All right. So how do you think that makes your man feel?
I mean, it shouldn't make him feel any kind of way because I always tell him he's my favorite, and I always see him immediately after work. But I don't know.
Look at his face.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know how it makes him feel.
You tell your man that he's your favorite man and that you see him immediately after work.
Yes.
So after work don't always consist of filming, do it? You go in there and like study or research or any of that, or always filming.
It's always filming.
Okay, so okay. So after you go home and you want, do you get worn out?
No.
No?
That's
So
a nice
your-
view, bro. That penthouse. I keep looking at that view, man. I like the way he's doing streaming. It's different. It's cool. It's very
Spent a
unique.
lot of money on that penthouse.
Yeah, for sure. But he making a lot of money on that Twitch.
Facts.
That thing was funny, man. That thing was funny. All right, hold on. The next one is loading up.
What the fuck? Them niggas be beating you at work. Them niggas be hitting you at work. You can tell me, is that what's going on?
No, that's a fact. She said what?
I thought you were gonna hit me.
Oh, no, that is concerning. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. She said no. I ain't gonna lie. She jumped. She jumped when he. Nah, that might be a red flag, man. That might be a red flag, man. I hope all is well with her. Yeah. I hope all is well with her and she's safe, protected, all the things. You know, I gotta look at that stuff. Then he had her rape Marlon.
That filler?
Filler. Yeah, my nigga right here. What the fuck are you laughing for, gang?
You look too perfect.
Yeah, we're rating. What the fuck are you laughing at, gang? What?
7.5.
You can't use 7.
8.
8, Marley. Everybody give it up, Marley. Alright. Hold on. When the fuck he took yearbook pictures? When the fuck did he take yearbook pictures, chat? Yep. See that sweater?
8.
Hold on.
He got
W Marlon, man. W Marlon, man. Marlon, I want to interview Marlon. I never interviewed Marlon. I never met him, anything like that. India, back to India.
Robin in it. I remember your face.
So sorry.
It's okay.
I got my breath together too. I promise you.
Let me see.
Jeez, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. After that, you gotta go home. You gotta go home after that, bro. You have to go home. Like, just go home, bro. Like, look at his face. He said, "Ain't no way, bro. Just turn around, go home, bro."
Nah, she's marketing.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Hey, keep that shit over there for real. That was, my eyes are watering. I'm not joking.
Oh no. You gotta go home.
I'm not joking. He gave it to me. Hi. Hold on, I got something for you, young man. Ain't no fucking way.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is, and you still ashy. You didn't learn the first time? Oh my God. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta go home after that. Gotta reshare the audio. Hold on, little time. Reshare. W 3.5 hours. We almost at 4 hours, which is like the usual stream for most streamers.
I know. Hi, Steph. Whoa, I'm sorry. That was my grill.
She had her girl.
What's this?
She was like, "What in the world?" Hold on, let me see what the comment said. In public, guys, she always want to be the boss or the bully. Even when DDG trying to tell a security guard her she love bro DDG. Aaliyah reaction frying me. She has a crazy ego. How low of a level do you have to be to stoop to disrespect someone like that? She has no class. She treats everyone around her like. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't know these people. But the clips is not looking good. But they're entertaining. They're not looking good. Next, Palestinian protests. Once again, reshare the audio. Get that audio back. See, it gets more and more laggy the later it gets. 3.5 hours. Every video, every clip, every tab.
Support Palestine. Huh? Like, genuinely, why do you support Palestine? What? No, like, I don't even mean to be disrespectful. Oh. You don't want to talk about shit like that. I do, but like, who do you support? I support Israel. Huh? I support Israel. Why? Because it's a war, and Hamas runs it, and Israel tries very hard to defend its civilians. But Hamas, sadly, can we agree Hamas is a terrorist organization?
So for me, it's that Gaza has, like, people, this came to light just now. But ever since I was like 12, 14, they've been under the war, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like a long time ago. And that's because they took over. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they've been under the whole time for years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so why is Israel on the wrong when Hamas is the one doing all the politics? You know what I'm saying?
I respect whatever you respect, but I support Palestine. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's love, though. Free Palestine.
So,
man.
So I had a lot of Israeli subscribers and stuff like that. And like in my comments, they be talking about like, yo, no, like you're so ill-informed. Like Hamas, like, you know, is a real enemy in the terroristic organization and group. Here's how I like compare it to. Imagine you have a cup of water, right? And you're with someone and you like just decide to splash them in the face with that cup of water. And they go, yo, dude, that's messed up. That's messed up 100%. But then they come back with like a tub of water and then they drown you in the tub of water. And then they get another tub of water and then they drown you with that tub of water. And they keep just drowning you constantly with tubs of water for the next 5 minutes. You would think that's a bit overkill for you splashing a cup of water in their face. That's exactly what's going on right now with Hamas, representing, I guess, Palestine. They don't even represent Palestine. There's just one organization attacking Israel. October 7th, 2000, like what? 22, 2023, 2024. And this many years later, Israel's still continuing to attack and try to wipe out the population in Palestine. That's why it's such a big thing of people saying free Palestine and everything like that, because that's crazy. That's insane. Let's keep it where we at. Let's see. Oh, so
Yeah.
I'm the sub guy. It makes me look a little thinner.
I like that. You got to know your angles, right? All right?
Yeah,
Yeah. With free Palestine, wait, what happened? Yeah, the chain of what? I didn't realize that. Actually, my fault. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see nothing. But free Palestine for sure, though. Always, man.
So there it is. There it is. He's standing on it. He's standing on business. This was when Ray retired for about 3 days.
Damn, bro. How you feel? I heard you retired. Hold on, get a chair.
Low audio, so
Yeah,
Okay,
retired, bro.
You're retired, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my last dance. Last stream soon, bro.
So what's the next like? What's the next?
Last stream soon, bro.
So what's the next like? What's the next step?
My next step is I'm studying like you know how maybe making games like write those numbers, write those words. I'll be doing that.
Like work on video games?
Yeah. I'm making some.
Like
I'm gonna make a
GTA
video.
6?
Nah, I'm gonna make a video game. You can really you can really feel it. Like, you can really feel. Like,
Oh, not like fuck a virtual reality. Like it felt like reality.
Bam.
Oh.
I make it's like I'm gonna make a strip club. We ain't going here. When somebody's sucking your shit, you can.
man, get Ray out of here, bro. Get Ray out of here, man.
Oh, so
I'm calling. I don't know yet. I'm cooking some shit up.
Get Ray out of here, dog. Ray a troll, man. All right, next clip. Ray's retirement.
Have a good run, y'all.
For sure, getting me out of here with that song. So I'm gonna skip to the next clip of this fake retirement anyway. Joker came back 2 days later. Where's Khalifa? Definitely getting me out of here for that song.
I'm retiring. Cause I'm retiring. I am leaving Clover, bro. I don't know when the last time I see Dota. Dota, I haven't seen that big thing. Dota and Malo, I miss his dick.
Oh, all right, bro.
Rikai.
Come on, bro.
The last time I saw Rikai is like 1 week ago. He said, fuck me. He said, open your eyes, Ray. Fuck your chin chang eyes. Oh, I mean, last time I see Tadeo, he said, he snatched my chain. He said, fuck you, Ray, you're not Clover. Last time I see Dash steal my chain, bro. He take my chain away, bro. I don't got no more Clover chain, bro. He take my shit, bro. Last time I see Punga, he say, I'm from Jamaica, bitch, fuck you. He said, I'm from Jamaica, bomber club, bitch, fuck you. I'm leaving Clover, chat.
Yeah, this man is a fool, bro. He an absolute fool, dog. He don't have no sense. All right, we nearing the end. 3.5 hour. We have about probably, I don't know, about 10 minutes left or so. They not. Oh, that's a Dodgers fan. I was like, what I'm talking about? They not like us. It's a Dodgers fan. All right.
They not like us. They not like us.
Now said that I'm very
Yeah, Dan. They not like us. Shout out to the Dodgers. Congratulations to the Dodgers once again.
I have clearly, I think most people know, now said that I'm very vocal in support of Emmy, and that just is what it is. You know what I mean? That's my girl. I'm obviously more aware and have been more aware of those things for a little bit longer than obviously the internet has as of yesterday. But even yesterday, there were things that I found out that I didn't know. And I live with her. You know what I mean? So again, people just don't know on the internet what is going on. You never know. So try to just, I think the Twitter space and everything has been so toxic recently because people get paid for impressions and negativity rather than just really looking objectively about like, you know, you just have no idea what's going on. We have security at the house right now because of the situation. It's been a whole thing. And a lot of times you can't talk about that stuff, you know, and none of us can. And so I'm really proud of Emmy though for taking the opportunity to highlight that stuff because a lot of women streamers don't do it because when you talk about your stalkers, it only emboldens them. And it sucks that that is the case, but it's the same thing with most things women go through. When you talk about one thing, it only emboldens other people to do the same thing. So Emmy is really, really strong for being able to talk about that. And I obviously, elephant in the room, but I don't think it's really an elephant. I think you know where my stance is. I'm on Emmy's side. You know what I mean? And let me make it very clear. I'm not just on Emmy's side because of, you know, the things that Emmy has told me. I think it's pretty apparent I have disagreed with Miz on multiple different things and we have had our fair share of disagreements. And I'm pretty sure he would know that as well. So as far as I'm concerned and people are concerned, it should be no question why I feel that way. And you know, and that's where I'm just going to leave it.
Support women for sure. Support women for sure. All right, next. And Dan agrees. She said he agrees. Brothers owned.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
What? Nothing. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna cut the bullshit. The point is, I love you. I think you're a great friend, and I feel like I'm very close to you, even though we still haven't really like hung out like that yet. And I do look at you as like a really close friend, and as a sister type figure. Bye, Barry. Thank you again for the 5 gifted.
You're my biggest bro. You're the biggest brother.
Thank you. I am the big bro. Why? Okay, yeah, I am the big bro. That's cringe.
You're such a good friend. You really are.
Thanks. Just can you not be busy anymore?
No, I'm so actually busy. I gotta go. Actually, I gotta take.
Wait, are you coming back to the summer? What?
Nothing. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna cut the bullshit. The point.
That's crazy. Yeah. But not the phase boys, just you and me though. Shout out K-Son, man. Dang, that's tough. That's tough. Oh, audio is gone. Once again, the good news is we are at the end of the stream. We got about 5, 10, 15 at the most minutes left. We at the last stretch, y'all.
Yo, Aiden Ross, if you can hear me, you was the first person to give me a raise, and that shit was huge. You stay with me. I love you forever. Thank you so much. You forced me to fucking stream. You told me to believe in myself, Phantom. I would not be here without you. Kai Sinat, all the time, bro. You show me so much love, man. Always in my corner, no matter what. And you do this. I doubt in my love you too, bro.
Because of music. I got it turned down because of music. WK Son. I can't react to the full thing because of the music, but it sounded like a good speech. WK Son, man. Let me see. Jason. This is the end of the phase subathon. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is me, man. Hey yo, no, that's funny, bro. That's funny. W Jason, man. Oh yeah. This I was like, dang, K-Son didn't get 100. This is 100K.
I'll state my case.
Oh, of course, you got music get this. But it was Rage.
Oh man, that's
Ronaldo,
my favorite song
Jason,
right there.
Dap, and Lacey. The 100K Club.
Rashad, that's my favorite song right there.
Oh, that was your favorite song?
My Way by Frank Sinatra, dude. That's my favorite, bro.
What was it? I Did It My Way?
Yeah, man.
Oh wow. Classic.
Dude. Sang that song when I was younger.
I was about to say, but if you caught on that quickly, then that definitely means that I would have got that copyright tag.
I put a lot of effort into that song too.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Frank Sinatra. Look at the oral farmer.
Yeah.
I felt like it would have hit more if they all were wearing black suits, but they're all wearing like just different color suits.
Nah.
All right, dude kicked out of the Faye's house. Let's see how this happened. Let me turn up the volume. Oh, sorry.
Holy shit, is that wrong? Hey, man. I'm at the Face House. You did it. How the fuck you get the address? We're at the Face House now. The fans helped me. I just came to like say what's up, you know?
How'd you get that? Are you still recording me?
Yeah, it's actually on right now.
How did you get the address? Appreciate the likes and the views, man.
So, my bad. All right.
That's funny. Let me see. Lacey, he runs into a fan while on his way to vacation.
There you go. You're good.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
I'm streaming, yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Yo, Chad, say
In the airport?
well, I'm about to leave that side, so I'm streaming every single day. I've been
that's
streaming
what's
for
up.
7 months straight.
Damn, you're streaming on the phone?
Yeah.
Like on the flight?
Oh no.
Oh, you're ending.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like I stream every single day.
Every day consistently. Hey, keep grinding, bro. That's lit. What's
Bro,
up, Chad? How y'all doing, man?
Yo, can
Lacey, what's good?
you know my friend
Who's it?
Corb, but let me just he's Max's boy. He just did in the booth with him.
I'm gonna be honest, I've been live for the last month. I
Nah,
don't know what has been going on.
Yo, this is crazy, bro. This shit crazy to me, nah. Hey, congratulations on the
Thank you,
subathon,
I
though, man.
appreciate you.
You're hustling. Whatever. He doesn't answer, but
Yeah, let's get a flick.
yeah.
Let me take one of you guys.
I'm sorry, what?
Let me take a picture of you guys.
Yeah, you can do it on stream. Yeah.
W Speed, W Stream Pick, W Lacey. All right, the new Clover crib. So remember how Ray retired 3 days ago?
Welcome to the Clover Palace, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Ray tonight. After he said he was no longer Clover, he was retiring.
Welcome to the Clover Palace, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over. Guys, this is the new Clover Palace. One person will not be allowed on the premises. If they see him, he will be arrested. We have an order of protection against Duke.
Duke Dennis. Tight. Duke, a friend of the channel, of course.
Rakai has to get breakout stream of the year. He has to. Like he has
It's
to.
a nice crib. A nice crib.
Like he has to. Rakai has this.
Baby fucking push, nigga.
You good, Mud? You a grown ass man crying about a fucking jersey. He did 250,000 views. Like come on, Mud. Like he gotta get breakout stream of the year. He has to. You feel what I'm saying? But it's the other niggas that gave belt, like DDG. That's my ball. Adapt to the 100K sub.
DDG said my ball.
You feel what I'm saying?
Went global.
Like, it's other niggas that
had
gave.
pink dreads. When I'm out of town, I be tripping. I be on one. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't say tripping. Come on, DDG has some moments, man.
You feel me? But Baby Glitch, like going for like he 10x. Rakai used to average 2,000 views last year. This whole year, Rakai averaged 20,000.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? He hit 250,000 views. You feel what I'm saying? Marlon too. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Marlon. Marlon has definitely been putting on as well. It is definitely a lot of niggas that gave belt, but me personally, I think Rakai could definitely win that bitch. So, I like Rakai has to.
All right, and then last one of the night at 3:14 a.m.
Cribs with a fucking elevator in our crib. Niggas' cribs don't got elevators. Niggas gotta take the stairs.
Like, don't even
We got an elevator in our crib with
In
a
our
camera.
And it's so crazy. Guess what? It's just a cold boy lifestyle.
Just cold
Of
boy.
course, the elevator don't work. Look at this. Girl,
Of course, the elevator don't work. It's hilarious. Of course, the elevator don't work. Let's see that. Rice Gum had one with Banks. Oh, well, there it is. FaZe had one, and Capaholics have one right now. Oh, I didn't even know that. How do we tell them FaZe Crib got one? Capaholics has one. Well, they getting some more money. They got elevators in their cribs. But it looked like a nice crib, man. Salute. Congratulations to the Clover Boys. They bought this one by themselves. You know, Kai Cenat bought the last one. He funded it for them, but they bought this one for themselves. So congratulations to them for that. Damn, man. How you feeling, man? Your first stream.
It's a long one, man. I love it. I had to keep my voice down, you know.
Yeah. It's 3:15, man. It's 3:15 a.m. You got in for a good one, man. Nearly 4-hour stream, 3 hours 50 minutes. Now we're rewarded with. I gotta go run some errands. Got work, and then I reward myself with streaming again tomorrow night. So that's a little kind of pulling the curtain of how it goes around here, man. The road to 10K subs, bro.
Yeah. Well, my Mavericks lost again.
Yeah. The Mavs lost in Mexico, man. Well, let me pull up the score and stuff like that. What was really the main thing that stood out to you? What do you want to say about that game or whatever? You guys moving forward?
Turnovers. They had too many turnovers in that game.
Yeah. Turnover. Let me. I'm pull up the box score right now. I just want to see the box score. Who had 31?
D'Lo did.
Oh, D'Lo, dang. He need to be starting. I'm gonna just let it freeze since we at the end of the stream. There it is. Yeah, D'Lo had 31 and 7 and 3. Yeah, he need to start. Y'all still starting Cooper Flag at guard. It's crazy. Give it up. Give it up. Oh yeah, Gaffer came back. You guys are 2-4. Hang it up, J Kid. Hang it up, J Kid. Put that man back in the front court, bro. Stop playing games. Jalen Durant y'all let Jalen Durant get 33 and 10.
I told you that Cade Cunningham was. I told you that Cade Cunningham was going to mid-range us to death.
Yeah. He had 18 assists. Y'all got carved up. I ain't gonna lie. They gave belt to BTA. Duncan Robinson had 18 and 6. Bro, they just outclassed y'all. Kerry LeVert, 5 points, 18 minutes. He had an off night. Tobias Harris, 11 points. Detroit, they nice.
Left the game.
Dang, I hope he's good. Let me see. Let's see if they got any updates on that. Hope he's good, man. On court to start the third quarter. But yeah, man. Who? Yeah, y'all ain't play this week, right? Y'all ain't play yet. Cowboys.
We play on Monday.
Okay, who y'all play?
The Cardinals.
Okay.
Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, should be a win. That should be a win.
Well, no Kyler on Monday.
That's a trap game. Y'all need to blow them jokers up by about 30.
Yeah, but my defense though, Rashad.
Hey,
I can't trust it.
Don't do that to my brother Triquez Bridges. Don't do that.
Come on now. You know that Triquez is a.
Yeah, what about Triquez? Yeah,
he's a man coverage back. He's not a zone coverage back.
He didn't he have a pick a couple weeks ago? My brother Triquez
against Denver.
Yeah. That's my boy Triquez. Keep doing your thing, boy. Ball hawk. I'm talking about my dog. Like I covered Triquez when he was a baby. When he about 16, I covered Triquez 16 throughout his high school career. Yeah, that's my.
Dude, if we lose to the Cardinals on Monday, I may lose it.
Shoot. Yeah. Hey, man.
This face right here tells me all the difference.
Yeah, no, I heard it. So I mean, but y'all should win that one. I mean, should, but we'll see.
Guess who their backup quarterback is?
Arizona.
Yeah. Guess who their backup is?
I have no clue who that backup is.
Jacoby Brissett.
Wow. Oh. Yikes. Nah, they y'all got a competent quarterback going against y'all. It ain't no easy win.
Well, Dak is playing at an MVP level, but yet people are still going to diss him.
Defense, yeah. Hey, ball hawk, do what you need to do, man. Lynette. Hey, I forgot what county that is. Jeez Louise, I lived there for 2 years and I forgot what county it is. I lived in Valley, Alabama. Chambers County. Hey, Chambers County, West Point, Georgia, Harris County, Troup County. You know what I'm saying? You know what you need to do. Hold it down for the home team. Triquez, ball hawk season, man. We doing it.
Shaking my head over here, Rashad.
That's my brother. Don't worry about it. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure y'all good. Dan, go ahead, Dan.
I said if he has a pick on Monday, I might give you a shout out just because.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Try quick. Ball hawk Bridges. Yes, sir. My brother. But yeah, man. Dan, any shout outs you want to give out but before we log off tonight?
Shout out to the Mavericks, man. Shout out to the Cowboys. Cowboys, you better win Monday. If you don't win Monday, I'll be mad.
You heard it here first, man. Dan, we appreciate the time stopping by so much. Dan, of course, chatter and the mod in the chat and stuff like that when people in the chat because folks be asleep or whatever at this time. SSB, thank you for stopping by, showing love. Nate, Big Nate, thanks for stopping by, showing love at the beginning of the stream and stuff like that. As always, everybody watching, please have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today I care for you. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 10K subs. Please follow along if you haven't already, because I'm live on this channel each and every single day, just like I've been for the past 241 days. And as always, until next time, please take care of your.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.